everybody! Hopefully you can all see and hear me. Hopefully everything is working as intended, and hopefully the gremlins haven't caused too much of a commotion in the background, because they always do. Doesn't matter what you do. No gremlins this time, at least not for now. They will appear, Marshall, as you are well aware. They will appear. Doesn't matter what you do. Yeah, glad to hear everything's all good. I am joined once again by the man, the myth, the legend that is the battle-hardened warrior known as DB.
Hello and greetings, fine people. Or, as we say in the States,
howdy, y'all.
Howdy, y'all.
Oh, well done. You know what? It's not a joke, but I'll give you that. There we go. Let me just make sure everything is all... Hold on. We should be good. I've not changed anything. Imagine if they didn't... Hold on. Where's the... Oh. That goes there. Yeah. Where's the... Yeah, there we go. Just making sure all the Discord things are working. Otherwise, they'd have only heard one side of that joke, which would have been weird. But they would have just... They would have just had me reacting to it. Oh, well. Maybe those gremlins are... What? Maybe those gremlins are part grunt? What?
New notification.
No idea.
New party activity. Press the PS button.
There we go.
Details.
New party activity. Wonder what that could be.
Message from Baggett. Invited into a party. New notification.
Yeah, for those of you who aren't familiar, we are about to enter the territory
Press
of...
cross to select.
Wait, where's my Smash Bros announcer style voice?
Options
We are
button.
about to enter the
Options.
territory
For
of
more content, press the down
role
button.
reversal.
New notification.
There you go.
Join the party.
That's pretty
Press
good.
the PS button for detail. 40%. The Last of Us Part 2. Join the party. Baggins party.
So I'll
Party
read
voice chat
Marshall's
selected.
fun
To move, invite players. Press cross to
sort of
select.
commentary,
Baggins party. Invite
critique,
players.
whatever, on
Leave part. Sharing.
on
1.
Gremlins in a
Mute.
second.
Volume.
But yeah, we're about to
50%.
enter role
Item with
reversal
adjustable
territory.
slider. View shed. Volume.
And if you're not familiar
View shed screen.
with how that all works, do feel free to
Share
ask,
screen selected.
and I will answer
Sharing
what I
screen.
can.
Waiting for backend. Shared screen.
But it will make itself
Displaying
clear.
host screen.
I am
Backend.
sure
Button guide.
of that.
Cross button.
Once
Ping.
this
Host
all...
draw.
Normally
Left stick.
we
Move pointer.
roll a
R2
certain
button.
way,
Hold to react.
and then today we're rolling in the opposite direction. Hence, role reversal.
That's terrible. Well, I mean, the trouble is, it's kind of true, but also not. But also, it is. Oh, who cares? You're about to see... There we go. You're about to see DB and I play, well, the opposite role to what we normally do. So instead of DB being my co-pilot and me taking him through the game, instead I am taking him through the game, although actually he's now become self-sufficient pretty much of his own volition. So he doesn't really need my help, which is, I mean, it's been very fun to watch. And last week we took down a very iconic, very scary, but altogether much easier than it probably should have been, boss.
It's always bittersweet when the chicks are ready to leave the nest on their own.
Yeah, I know. Cut to Abby just like chucking pipe bombs and just like smashing an infected's face in with a... So it's always great when the chicks are ready to leave the nest. Bam! Just, or just you with the shotgun. Hey, yeah, I was going to say, Marshall said, Halo grunts are kind of like gremlins, always in the way and annoying. I don't know. Grunts are funny. Gremlins are anything but. In my personal opinion, but that's just me.
I mean, the Gremlins movie would have been a very different affair if we had had Master Chief's arsenal available.
Well, no, the Gremlins movie would have been very different if they were grunts. Let's be honest, like, because they would have been able to speak, and they may have actually not been such a pain to do. Anyway, we're getting way off topic. How are you all doing? Hopefully, you're all doing well. We are also, of course, simulcasting on the YouTube side of things, and that should all still be working as intended. But with that being said, can we just make sure you've got audio there, DB?
Continue.
There we go. Yeah.
New
There we
game.
go.
Yeah. That'll do. Can everybody hear that? If you can't, please let me know and I will endeavour to sort that out. But with that being said, we are going to dive head first, or feet first, if we want to use a Halo pun. We are going to dive feet first into hell. Or also known as a combat encounter. In this case, with human enemies. Let's see how DB does with this, because we have just got onto the island, as it is known.
And your land, you will be. When the time comes.
That
Double
whisper
barrel
wasn't
shotgun.
slightly creepy at all. I would get a little closer, but that's just me. So I'm more of a combat coach rather than anything else at this point. There's nothing you need to worry about, it's fine. Make sure you can land it. Just remember what happened before. Ooh. How did that not... I mean, it connected.
Ambush! Might have come from back.
How are they
Options.
not...
Quit to make
Wow.
restart encounter.
Yeah, they are
Restart the encounter,
impervious to bullet, crossbow bolts. Well, not impervious. They're just like it's like the Shrek thing when he gets an arrow in his butt. It's just like
I have been having just terrible luck with the crossbow the last
yeah,
weeks.
it's weird. Never understood why. I think it might just be a range thing. I mean, if all else fails, you could always go and stealth kill these lot. I mean, you have options, basically. Yeah.
I'm not getting.
It's probably because they're keeping their head down. I don't know. I don't know if that's true, but it would be funny if that were. But what have you all been playing this week? Anything cool? Anything fun? Anything interesting? Ooh. I think that same one. Maybe not the same one, but the one you poked earlier. Poked from range. That's a way to look at it. It's like, how did this individual perish? I poked him. What? From range. How? With a crossbow. It's just like a very long range poke. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is for being a pain in the backside and not letting me. Oof, ouch. Yeah, there are ways you can make that work. Like, it depends on how stealthy you want to be, but from what I remember, there are a lot of people in this neck of the woods.
Double barrel crossbow. Arrows.
I love the way you just
Loaded.
casually sort of
Reserve.
slightly switch to the... Ooh. Lovely!
We're under fire.
That's alright. What? Grr. Doesn't matter, you can...
Military pistol.
Weapons free.
Double barrel shot.
Oh, God.
Crossbow. Semi-auto rifle.
The image that flashed through my head then of you just burning everybody. Just going
Oh,
I'm not saying you can, but you could. Whoa! They seem to have had similar...
what is happening?
What do you think is happening?
Fire?
Yes.
I'm supposed to bring the fire.
Do you know what it was? They lobbed a Molotov in your general direction. Ow! And again. Oh, are you trying to be very, very aggressive? Oh, I see what you're... Okay. We're taking a slightly different approach. I see what you're doing. Ow.
God damn it.
Oh, you know what that means?
Quit to restart encounter.
So, no, I was just going to tell you, you know what that little sound there means?
Bleeding?
Not quite, well, sort of. It means you've been shot with an arrow. It's a very rare thing.
But that's when you have to use the bandage thing, right?
No, you have to hold R1 to yank the arrow
to
out
pull
your
it
face.
out. Okay.
I remember the first time that happened, and I hadn't realised why I was getting killed. And I was like, wait, what the... And then I realised, I was like, oh, that's what that means. Good evening, Gecko. How are you doing, sir? Oh, and hey, Reese. Hello, how you doing? Welcome in. I mean, you could always. Yeah. I mean, you, as I say, you've got options of how you dispose of these enemies. You may not even have to dispose of any of them, but better to do that and loot people. So you got an arrow to the knee. Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, you got it. There you go. You took an arrow to the knee, no longer making you an adventurer. If you want to quote the Skyrim meme. Also, there's a crossbow bolt there, funnily enough. Not that you can pick it up, because you haven't used one yet. Oh, you didn't scan. You didn't enemy scan, I should say.
Oh, there we go.
Again, I'm not trying to tell you how to play the game, but
Double
something
barrel
to
shotgun. Crossbow. Arrows. 5.
something to
Loaded.
bolt
1.
to later.
Reserve.
Oh my goodness me! Ah. Oh,
Damn it!
what? Did you see that? It sounded like it clips off of cover. That was the weirdest thing.
This crossbow. You remember?
Options.
You remember how good of a
X
time
button.
we
Select.
had with the bow?
Circle button.
Yeah, I know,
Where,
right?
like, this crossbow is crap.
Yeah, yes. I would be inclined to agree. I personally haven't really had that many issues with it, but I'm not saying I haven't like ever missed a shot or anything. You know what I mean? But I've had comparatively few problems.
For the sake of your kin and your land, you will be.
Blah 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 blah. What I enjoy doing is trying to get round to the first person I can and just taking them out immediately, like right in the middle of a conversation. So it'd be like, for the sake of your kin and your land, you infinite arrows and just arrow everybody. I mean, yeah, that's the way to do it, Jesse. How you doing, by the way? Welcome in. Uh-oh. What?
What the?
Options.
That was like,
Active
to be
reset
fair,
button.
that was a very distant shot. That was an extremely distant shot. It won't always target the closest person.
Oh, because of how long it took before the hit happened. You mean?
Yeah, you and
Is that how you can tell?
also the vocal from the person you hit.
Oh, okay.
You like depending on the volume slash whatever of that, like the volume of that, you can gauge it roughly. It's like in Jedi, you can gauge how far away the enemies are for like blaster parries. It's not an exact science, but it works. Speaking of which, we need to go back and see Scuba Step, whatever the heck his name is. Fish dude.
Oh yeah. Did we end up finishing that or no?
I don't believe we did.
Oh,
Or maybe
That's my
we
favorite
did.
part.
Or maybe we did, and it's just been. To be honest, I'm looking forward to just cross guard super blaster parry thing, because I've missed that. The funny thing is, you could just brick the. Yeah, that works. The funny thing is, as they start spotting you, they sort of become slightly aware of you. So sometimes they'll sort of cluster and stuff. Unlike in Skyrim. At least unlike in Skyrim, you don't get a kill cam where you just miss. Oh god. Unlike in Skyrim. I mean, the good thing is, at least with...
Pistol ammo. 10. Loaded. 6. Reserve. Silencer equipped.
I like your thinking. You may only have one shot of silencer. You can never check your durability though, which is rubbish. Oh. The funny thing is, if you wanted to be really extra, what you could have done was got the triangle prompt and then still shot the silenced bullet. Like that's if you want to be super extra. just triangle grab, wait a couple of seconds, and just
and then shoot.
yeah, and then just like hip fire it, which is brutal but fun and whoa,
we go.
nicely done. I don't blame you for that at all. That makes a lot of sense. I would check your silencer just to see if it's still on.
You are crouched. Health 125. Military pistol.
Think if you-
Equipped.
oh, yeah.
9. Ammo loaded. 6. Reserve. Silencer equipped.
Yeah,
Shifts.
yeah, okay,
6.
cool.
Crafting
Just
available.
keep an ear out then for when your silencer breaks. You'll know.
Wait, how do I know how much durability
You-
the silencer
I
has?
literally just said this. There's no way to check. You
Oh.
just,
Oh.
I literally just reminded you. So
Oh.
I know it's
Well, yeah, you reminded me to check the silencer.
no. I'd said
So I
before. I'd
did,
said
but
there's no way
yeah,
to
but
check
you
your
didn't-
durability.
yeah.
It's just an unfortunate thing. It's just annoying. Yeah, you've got enemies around. You've got. The good thing is you've managed to not be spotted and not have a Molotov lobbed at your face.
19. Supplements.
Ooh, pills on the floor. The pills on the floor wouldn't stop the headaches, but what they would stop is these annoying crossbow enemies being even more of a pain than they normally were. Oh no, no, the pills on the floor wouldn't stop my hand from shaking. That's why my crossbow aim was so garbage. or something like. Gecko, once I have news, you will know. But I appreciate you asking. Yeah, my main rig is currently away for repair. And hopefully the wonderful folks at Cyberpower can figure out what the heck was wrong with it. Because I have no idea. Oh, we have a potential. Whoop, round the corner. Oh man, these takedowns. Like the thing is, you don't have to hear.
They've got a
Ooh.
rifle on our right.
Oh great. No, pff, it wasn't a clicker. Otherwise, I could have just shivved it. Would have been fine. No. It was one of those. Ooh.
7. Parts.
Uh-oh. Good idea. Good call. Sounds like Horizon music. Uh-oh. I would keep...
Get eyes everywhere.
Okay.
Find who did this.
No, you're good, you're good, you're good. Oh! I love it when that happens. They just happen to sort of drop right into where you are. It's rare, but it happens on occasion. The funny thing is, you might have been able to take those couple out with crossbows. Like those sort of last 2 or 3, you might have been able to. Just angles-wise. You're not free of anything yet. You're not free of everything yet. Because there's still, like, ominous combat ambient music going on, but... Sorry, I feel like I'm taking too much control, but you know what I mean. I'm just reminding you. Oh, there's one over there. In the distance. I wish I knew, like, I wish we knew how many enemies actually remained. Oh, God.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, that's a ladder. That's fine. That's a ladder. Uh-oh. Yeah. Nicely done. It's like watching a sort of E3 gameplay thing going on. Where we're just watching, like, the scripted thing and we're like, oh, is he going to do the thing?
We're clear.
Yay!
That was crazy.
Oh, sweet.
We're getting
Nice.
close.
You did that, I believe, hitless? At the very least? That was good.
4 crouched.
Well
Health,
done.
125.
Yay!
6.
Yeah.
And
Broken
with
inventory.
relatively little issue in the stealth
2.
department as
Pistol
well.
ammo.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
he
was
looked.
trying, like,
he looked away
I was
as you.
trying to shoot earlier, and it turned out I should have just been snapping necks the whole time.
Yeah, or the occasional silenced pistol shot. Oh, that's safe. It's fine. Imagine if it wasn't and you just dropped off the edge. Just like, it's safe. Ah! That would have been highly annoying, but also highly amusing. By the way, well done on that. Yeah, that encounter, depending on how you play it, because you can go guns blazing, but depending on how you play that, it can be a real slog.
7. Parts.
It's 7 more washers gone again.
Come on.
he's just got to the point of accepting it now.
Parts.
13. Somebody's gonna be unlucky again. Probably. Maybe it's that person with the crossbow over there who's having, you know, darn bad luck with the aim. I don't know. Just sits back and watches. Yeah, no, but this is...
There are no items around here?
Sometimes there are just points where there aren't as many. But don't forget, you're full on things you need to be full on, mostly. And the other thing as well, of course, you know, you can sort of do two things at once. You can do, like, you can fight enemies and also do looting. So,
You've told me that before, and I know
your brain,
you're right, but it just kind of scares me to, like, because I can only focus on one at a time.
Yeah.
And the thought of, like, focusing on
Ow.
the thought on focusing on
loot when enemies are around. Yeah.
Yeah, is just kind of seems scary.
Your brain hasn't got to that point yet. It's fine. I get it. I mean, you're playing it like it's Metal Gear Solid. You're like, I'm gonna go and stealth everything. Well, not everything, until Shamblers get in the mix, and then you just hunting pistol. Like, that's the one.
This is my stealth hunting pistol in your face.
No, this is the non-stealthy pistol. Bang! I do love it. Like, I love the image of it just being absolutely massive. Like, it is just this huge gun that Abby is holding one-handed because she's just
the best
that strong.
stealth is a good hand cannon.
The best stealth is a good hunting pistol. Just. Oh my god! I do love the fact that we figured out you could just one-shot Shamblers with it. Like, I didn't expect to.
May she protect us.
Like, maybe I
Now
learned
need to
that. Oh, that is fine. Yeah, so, like, because you can run.
What are you doing?
You can, I think, run that little section back there with all the enemies. I think you can run it, but it's better not to, because you'll kind of get absolutely. You'll become Swiss cheese in the attempt, potentially. Like, as I said, there are encounters where you can run. There are encounters where you can't. Oh,
This is a gift.
hello.
Our territory.
That's all right. You're fine. You're fine. You.
Show them what they deserve. Through her love, we will survive
Oh.
this.
Oh, imagine if you'd have grabbed. If... That's all right. It's not necessarily a problem.
What?
Oh my word!
Did not expect that, but okay.
Yeah, that was phenomenal. You just grabbed it off the ground and wow!
I was just tapping square.
That was brilliant. I mean, I wouldn't have advised that initially, but it looked phenomenal. That was great. I don't blame you,
I
Gecko.
was trying
Yeah.
to snap the guy's neck.
Gecko just clipped that for your reference. I don't blame him. Like, that was amazing. You just, you can grab that because that's a better thing than the thing you've.
1. Machete. Durability. 7.
Ooh, fun.
I like that.
Yeah, just remember a few swings and then, upgradey thing.
What did I just kill this guy with?
I'm
what
not-
did I have before?
To be honest, I'm not really sure. I wasn't looking. I just saw you grab it and just. Yeah, not entirely sure what it was. It doesn't matter though, because it was weaker than what you had. Oh, it was an axe. Ooh. Ouch.
Ooh, even better.
Yeah, flipping. Oh. It was just the fact that you just like you'd taken that the guy out, and then his mate came along, and you just. I was like, Jesus. Like, that's the great thing about this game. Sometimes stuff happens like that, and you don't expect it. It's very, very cool. It's like there's been, yeah.
Get your supplies and let's go. Okay.
MK with this interface? How do you mean? How do you mean, Jesse?
4. Parts.
And thank you, Gecko, for being sort of visual lookout. Good lord.
12. Parts.
Someone did the gurgle, says Jesse. Oh, and yep. Yeah. I knew what you meant.
Benjamin, all is well. Jared, hunting brigade has set off for Wolflands. No eyes on anything else. Celia, all is well. She protects us. Thomas, the demolition of the building in Old Town making lots of dust and noise, but no signs of wolf activity on their shore. Nothing else to report. May she guide us. Mary, spotted lone wolf boat in channel, but not sounding the alarm. Sent young Maxwell to inform the elders. May she guide them. Peter, all is well. Benjamin, I have eyes on the hunting brigade returning. Farmers have started the controlled burn in the forest. Clouds on the horizon. May she protect us. All is well. Celia, light rain falling, visibility still good. Fishing boats returned early. No eyes on anything else. Thomas, wolves. A brigade of boats approaching the east shore. Sounding the alarm. May she protect us. Circle button, back.
That's like it leading up to what we're kind of seeing, you know, sort of around this kind of time.
Is it like their logbook or?
Yeah, yeah. As far as I would take it to mean, basically they're sort of patrol notes. Like we saw the Jackson cruise kind of stuff way back beginning of the game. Like people were saying everything was clear of infected and stuff. Whoop. Don't know what that was there, but that was a prompt. Oh well. And if in doubt, maneuver. I'm just still a bit shocked by the brutality of what you did just now. I think the funny thing was, if you'd have hit that a split second earlier as well, you'd have interrupted the dialogue, which would have been even more cinematic, if such a thing is possible. Wait, the guy you took... Wait, hold on. The guy you took down before that kill literally ran over you and failed to spot you with a gas lamp. Wow. You might want to... I don't think you're moving.
Well,
you might want to...
I was prone, right?
Yeah, you were. Yeah. Yeah, Jokesy, you missed the most amazing cinematic kill that happened. It was kind of ludicrous. DB stealth took down one guy, and then his mate came along, and as he finished the stealth kill for one, Abby auto-grabbed a weapon off the floor, an axe off the floor, and then just... DB was pressing square and hit the next guy in the face and took him out in one. I was like, what the heck? Gecko clipped it, so... It looked very funny? Yes, it probably did. I agree. It probably did look very funny. Because Prone does that. Invis while Prone does do that. Ooh, lots of bits. Lots of things. How are the levels, chat? They should be good, but just in case. Just keep going. Whoa, yep. Training yourself for Gears 5 Intermediate ready for Sunday? Cool. I'm looking forward to bringing my my pilot back in at level 16 with cold finish, which I could have been using the entire time. Oh well.
We are imperfect beings, and thus we make ourselves imperfect in our eyes. So say the teachings, so say the elders. But the cuts on my cheek still burn, and it's 2 weeks after the ceremony.
Ugh.
Eva told me hers did too, but warned me not to show weakness before the elders. A surprise tonight, Eva snuck out and met me at the tannery when I was cleaning up. She told me her brigade leaves tomorrow for wolf territory. I could tell she was scared. So we sat and watched the fire for a while. She asked me if I had been promised yet. Before I could answer, she kissed my cheek and dashed back into the woods. In that moment, I forgot where I was and all my troubles left me. Eva's brigade has not returned yet. Went to the communal dinner in Haven to quiet my thoughts, but found no comfort there. It was unusually quiet, apart from Elder Duncan's usual sermon, but even that felt different tonight. He said, though our prophet guides us to cleanse the demons and rebalance the world, there is no promise that such a thing will come to pass in our lifetimes. It is an eternal struggle. Lots to think about tonight.
Yeesh.
Circle button, back.
I mean... Yeah. I don't know what to say on that one. All I could think of when I saw the words cleanse the demons, I could just think of Doom. Just
Cleanse the demons.
Just flipping...
Rip and tear.
Exactly. Stand and fight until it is done. I mean,
Oh, I saw a fun thing the other day. Oh, I started. I don't know if I told you. I started
Military pistols
Doom.
available
no,
at
you
home.
didn't.
Fire rate, recoil,
What's
short-range
it called?
handgun with
Doom
high
the
fire
old
rate and
something?
moderate resistance.
Doom the Old Blood. No, wait a minute. Wrong franchise. Oh, that'd be cool. That would be cool, though, right? Doom and Bloodborne crossover. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, Doom the Dark Ages. Sorry, I just
Dark
had to.
Ages, that's right.
I had to. Yeah.
I saw a fun thing on Reddit where like there's obviously a handful of people who are complaining because it's not like Doom Eternal.
Yeah,
And I'm like, well, yeah, but Doom Eternal also wasn't like Doom, and like that's the whole point. They change it up every time.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
And somebody made a great thing, and I forgot exactly what they said for Doom Eternal, so I'm kind of paraphrasing here, but hopefully it'll still be as good. Doom 2016 was run and gun. Doom Eternal was jump and shoot.
Yeah.
And Doom the Dark Ages is stand and fight.
Yeah, that's literally, for the record, that's literally taken from one of the trailers where they had.
Oh.
Yeah, it's literally a developer. Can't remember who it was who said it, but it was in what, like the Doom the Dark Ages deep dive. That's a fun alliterative thing to try and say. Doom the Dark Ages deep dive. Harder to say than you'd think, probably. But yeah, it was literally like you see sort of bits. I don't know if you see bits of footage, but it was like Doom 2016 was run and gun. Doom Eternal was jump and shoot. Now Doom the Dark Ages is stand and fight, and then you see like a bunch of stuff. That's how like that kind of came about, and that's kind of how I guess the meme of stand and fight until it is done kind of came about as well.
Yeah,
which is fun.
It's really fun. I think I don't know 4 or 5 levels in, and I was a little concerned because stand and fight doesn't sound right for a Doom game, but it really is. Like once you've actually started, it's like, wow, this is really good.
I mean, I've only played a couple of missions in, and though there are accessibility, not concerns is the wrong word, but though there are things that I need to still test out, like adjusting parry timings and whatnot, it is still fun. And the sound design for stuff like the shredder, the pin cushion ability in particular, is very fun indeed, because then I know when it's available. Like if I'm playing with a co-pilot, I know when pin cushion's available, and like that's half of it. Half of it is me knowing what button I can press next to do stuff.
Right.
As you
Just
well know,
the cues that tell you what's happening.
Yeah, it's like even if we don't execute pin cushion immediately because we want to line it up properly, that's fine. You can do it that way. Or even stuff like shield charge. I remember during one of my early missions in there, there was a secret area, but we only discovered it because I had my shield up and we were just turning around, and you hear the little, like a little noise, and my brain is just wired to hit that.
Right.
So like I hit it, and of course, my co-pilot's like,
secret
there's
area.
a secret down here. I was like, well, lucky me then. Lucky I had my shield up. So yeah, that is a game that I would like to play on stream. I feel like it would work well. I feel like it'd be relatively painless to do on stream. Once I get my main rig back, of course.
I haven't done a lot, but I assume the auto aim is pretty good.
I mean, it's not like I can't play it on my own, but
okay.
But that's kind of the point. Like, I end up playing with assistance anyway, but being able to, I mean, you can read my review. Full disclosure, you can read my review of Doom the Dark Ages on my site as well. And it actually includes a new thing that I've decided to do or I'm going to try and do for reviews going forward, which is a screenshot or two. It's not always going to be of the accessibility menus, but in this case it is, for a very good reason, which I'm not going to spoil.
I guess, to be fair, now that I think of it, like, you wouldn't want snap aiming. Like, you wouldn't want Last of Us style aiming in Doom, because at any given time, there's probably I don't know, 50 enemies in front of you.
Maybe not 50,
So like,
but a lot.
how would
yeah.
it even? Yeah, but how's it even gonna like? You don't really ever aim at an enemy. You aim in the middle of a group of enemies.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, particularly
And
with shield
shoot.
charge. Yeah, particularly with shield charge, you do. I mean, yeah, that's a set of points that we can discuss in a few weeks once we've beaten this. Well, maybe in a couple of weeks. Who knows if we're quick enough?
Yep.
But yeah, no, I'm glad you're having a good time. I actually have the statue. I don't have it natively within reach, but I do have the
X button.
the cool
Select.
Doom
Circle
statue
button. Back.
that you get with the premium edition. It is very, very nice. If
The
you,
other thing that I
yeah.
did that I very much recommend if you haven't done it is read a recap of the story of the previous two games, because I played both of them, but I didn't follow the story all that closely. But I found a really good write-up before I started this one. It kind of gave me the
Ah.
backstory of what's happening. Because this one, I think I'm at like level 5 or 6, so
Yeah.
I've still got a ways to go. But there's a lot of surprisingly good story happening. Like, yeah, the game's all about blowing up demons, but there's actually some cool stuff happening in the story.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad that I know what's happening.
You might
By
have-
the way,
yeah.
the thing that I honestly never knew until I did this and read this is, and this is probably not news to anyone other than me. Obviously, you play as Doom Guy. That's
of course.
the Slayer,
yes.
right? But
X button.
it's
Select.
literally the
Circle
same Doom
button.
Guy.
Back.
Like,
yeah. Yeah. That's the whole.
the original games happened. He went to hell. He came back, and then he became the Slayer.
Because reasons.
I had no idea.
I,
Well, yeah.
I-
Who cares why?
no,
but it's cool.
exactly. Rule of cool, right? You know. Also, I think one of my favourite things from Doom Eternal has to be your super shotgun is nearby, a relic from your past, and you're like, oh, okay. And then if you know, you know. I'm not going to spoil it, but it is. We replayed it relatively recently on PC in prep for Dark Ages, and just that whole section. Just anyway, we are getting ahead of ourselves.
Oh, yes, we're getting, yeah.
I mean, we will cleanse demons of our own, including weird crossbow, whatever.
148.
Okay, wait.
Double
Where?
crossbow semi-auto rifle.
There we go.
Available upgrades. Stability. 4x scope. Mid-range rifle with.
I wonder-
high
hang
fire
on.
rate Crossbow.
Yeah.
Available upgrades. 4x scope. Long-range crossbow with silent
Ma-
shots.
I
and
mean,
slow reload
could
damage
that
shotgun.
be?
Fully
I'm not
upgraded.
joking.
Mid-range shotgun with high damage and
Could
slow
that
reload
be
speed. You
why
have
the
100
range?
and
I doubt that
48
though.
Weapon parts.
The scope, you mean?
I doubt it, but
Inspect. X button.
weirder things have
Upgrades.
happened.
Military pistol. Available upgrades.
But, like,
Fire
look
rate.
at these anyway
Recoil.
and just-
Short range handgun with high fire rate and moderate accuracy. You have hunting pistol.
Impatient
Available
clicking
upgrades.
intensifies. What?
Stability.
What do you
4x
mean? What do you
long-range
mean?
Handgun with high damage and slow reload speed. You have 100.
Doom the Old Blood sounds like Blazkowicz and Doom Guy. Had to mix up. Yeah, that's a point. I forgot about that.
25%.
Yeah, I played
accuracy,
the Old Blood. That was a lot of fun.
35%
Wolfenstein.
stability. Cost 50. Weapon parts. You have 148.
You've got
weapon parts.
parts.
Okay.
X button. Craft. Circle.
I know we say this anyway, but just my parts are showing. Oh my goodness! Always just reminds me of that. Just oh god. I know it's crude, but it's funny. Just it's good. Yeah, I know, Marshall. I was surprised. I was as surprised as you are.
Long range handgun with high damage, military double barrel
Doom Eternal
crossbow.
spoiler.
Available upgrades. 4x long range crossbow with silent shots and slow reload speed.
Same
You
mission.
have 98 weapon parts.
Impatient clicking. What? I've played Doom Eternal to completion.
Craftable.
So-
Aim at distant targets with greater accuracy.
I'm not saying that is right, but like, you know, could be.
Crossbow, fully upgraded.
Yeah,
Long-range
also you have a
crossbow
fully
with
upgraded
silent
crossbow
shots
now,
and slow
so-
reload speed. Semi-auto rifle has no craftable
The thing
upgrades.
is, the crossbow
fully
isn't
upgraded
bad.
double-barrel shotgun,
It's
fully
just
upgraded
bad at
military
certain
pistol, available
ranges, I think.
upgrades. Recoil.
Do you know what I
short-range
mean?
Handgun with high fire rate
Weird.
and moderate accuracy. You have 30 hunting pistol has no craftable
Yeah, you ain't got
upgrade.
you ain't got
Military
anywhere near
pistol,
enough parts.
available
Oh,
upgrades. Recoil.
Yeah, I
short-range
mean, I'd
handgun
grab
with high
recoil
fire
while
rate,
while you're in
fire
there
rate,
then.
modern stability. Recoil. Craftable. Attach a
You might as
compensator
well.
to reduce
I would so love to see just a Last of Us game with like
Military pistol
Doom
has no
style
craftable
guns in
upgrade.
it.
Short-range
Just
handgun with high fire rate
like
as handgun
ludicrous.
pistol
I
has
don't
no
know. It'd
craftable
just be.
upgrade. Military double barrel shotgun.
Or
Fully
not,
upgraded.
not,
Make
not
this
even Doom
crossbow.
style guns.
Fully
Doom style
upgraded.
combat,
Semi-auto
like sort of
rifle
the
has no craftable upgrade. Make
the very much not relying on stealth kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Is that just me thinking that, chat? Sort of closer to maybe playing as Bill, possibly just running around. Whoa!
11 parts.
I mean,
Oh.
that's my frustration with the way this game works. Really, one of my frustrations, the fact that it doesn't give you all the parts and then take you to the workbench. It will just take you to the workbench because it's nearer, and then it's like, oh yeah, these parts exist, and you're like, oh. Imagine if 11 parts is what you needed for the final upgrade of the whole game. That would. You might be stuck. Oh no, no, you. Looks like you're moving. Maybe, yeah.
No. Let me try strafing.
If in doubt, move back a bit, round a bit. There you go. That looks a little cleaner.
Our village is just on the other side
Yay.
of the farmlands. Great.
Just remember, keep an eye out for stuff because you never know. But you're doing well.
Actually, wait a second.
Crafting. Health kit. Listen mode clarity. Learnable. Enemies seen in listen mode show more in the upgrade menu. 69. Supplements.
I mean, yeah.
Learn. Craft more shivs. Learn. Momentum.
Yeah,
Learnable.
you've got all
Craft
the-
more incendiary shells. Learn. Increase your efficiency.
You've got all the
at
good
ordnance.
ones,
Craft more pipe
arguably.
bombs. Learn. Increase your efficiency at crafting pipe bombs.
But
Producing
the
more
other
from
stuff, like
firearms.
I would say,
Craft
go
more
down that
incendiary
first
shells.
tree because
Learn.
down that first
It's
tree is
momentum.
increased health
Learnable.
eventually.
Craft more shivs. Listen mode clarity.
This
Learnable.
one?
Enemies
Yeah,
seen in
'cause if you
listen
look
mode
down
show
here-
hold breath. This skill is locked until you listen mode range. This skill is increased health. This skill is
Ah,
locked until you
okay.
acquire a prerequisite
See what I mean?
skill. Increase maximum health. Listen cold breath. Listen
Like,
mode
it
clarity.
looks a bit
Learnable.
terrible,
Enemies seen in listen
but-
mode show up in sharper clarity. Hold.
Because
Hold
momentum's
button.
really hard to
Essentially
use
firing
anyway.
through walls. Cost. Hold breath. Not enough supplements.
Ugh.
Press.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, hi Mark. Hello. How you doing on the YouTube side? Yeah, wisps aren't too bad. Wisps aren't bad. It's just a matter of being aware of how to deal with it. But if you want advice,
Where are we going? See that tall tower? A space needle? What? Yeah, I see it.
I believe you
I
can.
heard him, but I don't see him.
No, neither do I. Sorry. It's an old joke, but it still works. Particularly in this game, where both of us are as blind as each other. But yeah, DB's been doing well with this.
Semi-auto rifle. Crossbow. Arrows. 5. Loaded. 1. Reserve.
Ooh. I like your
There
thinking.
we go.
See if you can. If you can.
True
Oh,
about the number of
go on.
wolves?
See if you can.
How did we let this happen?
Go on, you can aim from there, surely. I mean, what? Oh god. Oh, I mean that works.
Quiet.
Personally, I would have crossbowed him from back there. You had enough room, and you'd have almost definitely hit him.
Semi-auto rifle. Crossbow. Arrows. 5. Loaded.
There
1.
is going to
Reserve.
be. Oh god, you got at least 2. At least 2. Just make sure you're close enough. I don't know how far away you can hit with the crossbow. Crossbow is shorter range than the bow, but it is powerful. Oh, hello. Ah! You got turned around there. I mean, that wasn't what you...
Why?
Did you press
Why
square?
did that happen?
Did you press square?
No, I hit triangle.
Oh, it must have been a heavy. Huh. I don't know if I've ever seen that animation. That's interesting. Yeah, so that must have been a shiv. Actually, you can check, can't you? You can look. See how many shivs you've got.
You
Wait,
are crouched.
hold on,
Health,
did you-
125. Crossbow. Equipped. 5.
Yeah, yeah,
Ammo loaded.
this.
1. Reserve. Shivs. 5. Crafting
Yeah.
available.
So
Oh.
it must have. So it must. That must be a heavy specific animation. That's very interesting. I genuinely don't think I've ever seen that. I must have always alerted people around here, and that heavy must have... Yeah, that's cool. I mean, it's worth the use of a shiv, right?
Watch it. To our left.
Arguably, saves you a big melee fight with a... Yeah. Nice shot! Oh. Oh. No? Ah.
Damn it.
It's alright. There you go. That's not necessarily a problem. Oh, you could... How did... There you go.
Semi-auto rifle.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
12. Loaded. 6.
There you go. Just pace your shots. Remember to scan for bolts and stuff as well. Because there is stuff on the floor. The funny thing was you broke stealth. You broke stealth there because they'd stopped being aware of you. And you...
Oh.
So
You're right.
you should have just left it. It's fine though.
Yeah.
And also I would yeah, exactly. Well done. Nice.
4. Semi-auto
Huh.
rifle ammo.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that works. Not what I would have done personally, but that's just me. This is your playthrough as much as mine. It's more your playthrough than mine, because you have control.
It's weird because, like, I get I get what you mean, but in my brain, I already fired a gun, so they already know where I am.
Yeah. Oh, I see. But your brain isn't accounting for like stealth reignition or however you want to refer to
Right.
it. Like
Arrow.
the I don't know what the word would be, but like the sort of
Semi-auto
Reintro-
rifle.
So, like, right now, I'm
Arrows.
technically
1.
still in
Loaded.
stealth, right?
no. Right now
Design.
you are in stealth because they've stopped looking for you. Well, or rather, if they are looking for you, like you can normally tell by the music or just the activity of the enemies. You can kind of hazard a guess. See, that's why we
1
wander around
arrow.
afterwards, because you've retrieved 2 of your arrows. I'm not sure. To be honest, I wish my brain could decode those whistles as cleanly as, like, no, because that would be really useful. Because that is actual, like, sort of. Those files are there for a reason. Do you know what I mean? See, that's good. You got 3 arrows back, which you wouldn't have done otherwise.
I'm trying to remember your
Semi-auto
advice from
rifle ammo.
earlier.
It's all right. Yeah. Like, you
Even
don't.
though it feels it still feels weird because I know they're looking for me and I'm sitting here looking for
No,
items.
no, they're not looking for
But
you. They're just
I'll-
they're suspicious, but they're not like on the
2
hunt for
arrows.
you kind of thing. They're not looking around for you like definitely. I would check your corners now because now you've okay. Guess there's one over there somewhere. That's the thing. Like sometimes you'll get just a rough idea of placements as well. Like as you hear enemies sort of doing their thing. Oh, thing down there. That's okay. Because the good thing is you've taken all the main ones out. Well, at least round in that little corner. Whoop. You might be able to take a shot from there. Maybe if you can... Yeah. Oh, okay.
4. Semi-auto
I would
rifle
also
ammo.
recommend using a thing that isn't the rifle because you have to keep taking loads of shots. But that's just me. Maybe a thing that you can craft ammo for.
Semi-auto rifle. Crossbow.
No.
Arrows.
Well, I mean,
1.
that's-
Loaded.
You can't
1.
craft ammo for that,
Reserve.
but also not a bad idea. You have to get it. Have to probably get closer to. Oh, no, you've turned round. You need to rescan. But I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to just leave. That's the thing. Sometimes they'll just move. Oh, there's a potential target. They're 47. There's a potential target. Oh.
Where's...
I mean, sometimes you can take a body shot, but I wouldn't risk it.
Yeah.
Maybe scope in? Because you got your scope. Oh, hello.
How do I do that?
X when you're on. You won't hear it, but it'll. You can just take it. Maybe. Shot.
There we go.
There you go. Oh, and maybe a second. Oh man. That's all right. Wow. Whoa. Okay. Oh my goodness me, that was long. That was a long range. Nice.
Fuck.
So you know those
That was
3
rough.
arrows you got just now?
Let's get to the
You
village.
used those. Well done. Like if you count the numbers, you used 4 out of whatever. Oh, it doesn't matter. Who cares?
Is there...
One
Do they
arrow.
ever break?
It's not so much they break as they, like you can't craft them, and of course you can run out. So it's always good to go around and try and collect them all,
One
or
arrow.
collect the ones the games decide to give you.
Well, no, I mean, like, the ones you shoot, like, are they ever
One
not
arrow.
recoverable?
I'm
One
not sure. I'm not entirely sure. The implication is that they're always recoverable, but
23 supplements.
ooh, I'd have a look and see if you can get a new tree branch.
Crafting,
Tree branch?
L-K, hold breath.
I suppose that's-
Learnable. Press L3
Oh.
button
Yeah.
while aiming to hold your breath. Steadying your aim. Cost 30.
Not
Supplements.
necessarily the most
Used in
useful
low
thing, but the
range.
good thing is we're not going for that. We're going for the health. If you can
Yeah.
get it, like there's no guarantee you'll be able to get it, but you know.
Health kit, inventory
The good
full,
thing about-
light bombs,
The
inventory
good thing about
full,
this is that
incendiary
you can
shells,
actually
inventory
just
full,
kind of.
hunting pistol ammo,
But this'll
inventory full,
help you
recipe
for your
full,
next
ships,
game. Do you know what I
inventory
mean?
full,
Like
written
your
word
next
upgrade,
run.
Craftable. Recipe requires binding and blade.
No, I
have
wouldn't-
binding,
I wouldn't bother.
3, blade 3.
Because you've not
Oh,
used
we
enough
want to wait
shivs.
till we've used it a bit, yeah.
Wait until you've used your other
Inventory full,
two.
recipe
Well, that.
requires
Well, oh, you're looking at that as well, yeah. I thought you were looking at shivs
Yeah, I
for
was
a
just-
second, but
'cause-
yeah.
Yeah. But I've literally got nothing to craft.
Which is good in a way, because it shows you're being efficient with resources. And you're playing well enough that you don't need to. But you've got the capabilities to do so. Do you know what I mean? Am I making sense?
Yes.
It's almost a measure of
I
your...
do wish that, like, if you saved up enough resources, you could craft, like, a BFG 9000, you know?
I mean, imagine... You can't just shoot a hole in the surface of Mars. Just... Oh, God, that sequence. Oh, God. Or, what's the one from 2016? It's like, carefully release the hinges, and then you just hear, like... It's like, yep, that's gone. But, like, he just don't care. It's great. I love it. Yeah, I honestly, I've really enjoyed playing Doom Eternal on PC because, oh, yeah, I've honestly really enjoyed playing Doom Eternal on PC because I can actually weapon swap of my own volition. And to be honest, it got me wondering about Horizon as well. How playing that on PC would be because, you know, half of the battle when we were playing was how the heck do I switch to the correct thing?
Not that way. They'll see us.
You mean to say this door's locked from the other side? Technically, kind of ish, maybe. Hmm. No, I get that, Mark. I get that. Yeah, no, it's a fun. It's not a bad little section of the game you're in though. It's actually all right. Pretty good. He's on about God of War Ragnarok if anybody's curious. He was trying to get you to look at a thing, and then it's like, okay.
It's here. Come on. How's the arm? Hurts.
I mean, that's understandable. But did I tell you about the time I killed a massive giant boss monster to get that stuff for you? No? Imagine that if she just broke into a story about how she killed the Rat King. Oh my god. Also, I like the really ominous kind of drum beat stuff going on in the background. Ooh. Yeah, Doom isn't accessible, but I've played the whole the recent series with assistance, Mark. Yeah, Doom Eternal is as much a battle for me as it is for my co-pilot.
18. Supplements.
Wow, we're getting pills everywhere. Are they red ones though, or are they blue ones? That's the question. Ah, goodness me! I need to rewatch that. It's such a good film. It's one of those films that probably gets better on rewatches, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like you figure out stuff.
The one thing that makes me sad about it, well, not sad about it, sad about
This is the one.
age, is they just recently celebrated, well, I think recently, the 25th anniversary.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ,
I know.
25 years.
I know it was recently as well. Well, it was last year, because it was like 99, I think. You don't care if they're accessible or not. You can still figure them out. Well, Mark, it's not really a question of that. It's a question of, like, when a game doesn't let you progress past the first area because how to proceed is unclear. That's
Abby
when
pries open a sliding
starts
barn
to become
door
an
with
issue.
a large wooden A-frame. Yara enters, followed by Abby, who slides the door closed behind them. Near a still burning hearth, a dark-haired woman wearing a blood-stained shirt lies motionless on the floor. Blood pools beneath her. Yara finds Lev crouched in a corner.
Oh, thank God.
Cuts mark his face and arms.
Did she do this? I just tried talking to her. I tried to make her understand. But she just kept yelling. She started chasing me. Tried to make her stop. I was just pushing her off of me. She hit the table.
Listen. You were defending yourself. You did nothing wrong.
Yara pulls Lev into an embrace.
I mean,
It's gonna be okay, I promise.
Abby looks away.
I want to leave.
Yeah, me too. Come on.
Abby picks up a bow. Yara helps Lev get to his feet.
Hey, kid.
She hands Lev his bow.
Come on.
They head towards the doors at the back of the A-frame.
Here. Yara, I never should have.
It's okay. I'm glad we found you.
what a sequence that is. Oof. But yeah, Mark, just because, just as a general thing though, just because
happening?
one person can
Wolves
figure that out
all over the island.
doesn't mean other people can,
We'll be okay.
and also doesn't mean it's as straightforward as might be
Should we
implied.
head back for our boat? No. I hear fighting back there. I hear fighting everywhere. There are lots of boats in Haven. That's what I was thinking. We can cut through Old Town, avoid the main roads. How far's Haven? Not close, but it's our best chance. Just keep following us. Either way.
Yeah, I mean, I would honestly just keep going until they tell you otherwise. I think in this instance. Doodle-doo-doo. Yeah, I mean the good thing is you're tooled up on items anyway. It's not like you're gonna lose. Do you know what I mean? You're pretty set for stuff like that.
It's mostly collectibles that I worry about.
Yeah.
Because not that I think there's going to be all that many of them, but like you never know
Oh no,
when
no, no!
there is going to be one.
No, I understand the paranoia. Don't get me wrong. I'm with you. But the thing is, you've already missed at least one, like way back, like way back earlier.
Oh, wait, wasn't that one of the ones that we did the? Because remember we did the chapter select to go back
we
and
did
get
the
it.
we did the training manuals, but I think there was stuff. I think there was a coin before that we maybe missed. I forget. There was. I'm sure there was something that we'd missed, and we were like, oh, okay. But the good thing is we've made a sizable dent in that anyway. Through the water. I don't want to know what that smells of. Ugh. Or even looks like. Or both. Yeah, Mark, if you manage to get anywhere in Doom of the Dark Ages, though, I wish you the best of luck. And for the record, you can run out of ammo in the opening area. I discovered. Like, the shotgun does not have unlimited ammo. I do not blame you for looking, because that looks potentially like a useful something. Yeah, one of those looks like maybe a special, but it's hard to tell from back here. Well, it doesn't look like a special, but the frequencies are weird. I mean...
17. Supplements.
I mean,
parts.
Yeah, useful. I wonder if you've got enough to...
Crafting.
Maybe?
Kit.
Or how many you need.
Learnable.
Oh.
Detect enemies at greater distance in
Blimey.
mode. Hold
You got a knack
R1
for
button
this.
to sense nearby enemies through walls.
Just a rough guess. Wait, hang on, how many, wait, hold on. How many do you need for the next tier? 'Cause I think the next tier is the final one.
Crafting. Health. Increased health.
Oh.
Not enough supplements.
How many do you
Increased maximum
need?
health. Plus 25% health. Cost. 50. Supplements. You have 17. Supplements.
I mean, you're almost
Circle button,
halfway there,
L1
like,
button, or R1
relatively
button to
speaking.
switch tab.
You're not far off of being halfway there, which is pretty good.
We need you need 33 more.
Yes. Yeah. See? Maths, people. Or just math if you're being... Just the one math.
Here in America, we only have one math.
And it's the best one. I don't know. Make... Anyway.
How's your arm? Arm's fine. I'm just tired. You're a...
Just the one math we are share between each other. Yes.
How did this happen to her? Our faith doesn't make us immortal. Loss is around every corner.
Oof.
But our faith guides us to find the strength to rise above that loss. She guides us.
No, wait, isn't their faith the same thing that made their mom try to kill them?
I mean, yeah, there is that. I mean, I'm not going to try and unpack all this. That's not why I play video games, personally. Like, it's not that I don't appreciate the ideas and the writing and the moral ambiguity and all that, but that's not personally why I play video games. I play video games to have fun combat stuff. Like, I do like a good narrative, though. Oh, hello.
That's down the street.
I like the ominous music.
Inside. Quickly.
Go, 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 go. Oh, or not before you grab whatever that is on the floor. I love the idea, just go, 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 go. Oh, no, there's a shiny. Grab the shiny. Oh, man. Or you're doing what we in the trade call pulling a Mina. No, as in you are shiny hunting. Oh, there you go. Yeah, bear in mind we are doing this by share play. Not share play, well, share screen, but same sort of difference. Ooh, drawers with things in. Also known as the, oh, look, a penny. Yeah, exactly. or just like a cat just staring, just, ooh, laser pointer.
Under the door. Quickly.
It's funny how they make you think things are timed when they're not. Oh, you remember, Gecko, those emotes come as a pair, you know that? Well, they should do. They should be used as a pair. But I appreciate it.
So many people behind. We can't help them. I know.
There you go.
Stay close to me. Okay.
I do wish you could granularly, that's a fun word. You know how you get to say a word and you're like, yeah, that's a strange word. Yeah, I wish you could granularly turn down the different cues. That'd be good.
Oh God.
Oh, like Q, like
We need to
per
get off the
Q.
street.
Yeah, maybe.
Volume
Yeah.
control.
Yeah.
Yeah, the prone invisibility is a little.
This way.
A little loud.
heavy-handed.
No, it's good to have it there though, because then at least you know you're invisible. Like,
Yeah.
partly because then it also extends to knowing when you are not invisible while prone, which does occasionally happen. There are instances in the game where being invisible doesn't happen even if you are supposedly prone. Because, like, the enemies are scripted to know where you are, kind of thing. Aha, people. Ooh, stuff. Lots of... Whoa, what?
3 parts.
The doors were like, what do we
There's
do?
a lot of directions.
Yeah, that is. Even by my standards. Yeah, just... Oh, there's a special there. You have to, yeah, just maneuver your way back out and back in. You know how this works.
Supplements.
Oh, nice! The more pills I decided to put into my body, the more I realized that this was a futile effort in order to gain increased health.
How would you rate your level of pain between low and say max?
that is so awful. I love it. Goodness me.
I'd rate it at about a Max Payne 2. You know why? Because I'm really, really feeling the stress and the strain of all of these encounters here. This is not ideal. And you know what? How do the brutes even get on with all of this, conflict and things? They need to be taking conflict resolution classes or something. I don't know. Either that or they just need some more, good food from the academy.
Go.
Ooh.
Ooh, shiny!
There you go.
Wait, where is that special item? Let's hope it's actually special and not just another note on the floor. Ooh, what is that? You gonna... Nope. Ooh, that is a shiny! Yay!
To view.
Imagine if you got a trophy for that. We wouldn't have expected it. No. There is one for getting all the coins, but it's... Well, no, I think there is anyway. There's one for getting all the coins, but...
I have to share one random bit of state trivia.
Oh no.
We did a road trip a few years ago, and one of the places we went to was Arkansas.
Yep.
And we went to the Hot Springs National Park, which is a big thing. I've been to hot springs before, and they're always cool and warm, and the problem is pretty much every hot spring I've ever been to smells like rotten eggs.
Sulfur,
right?
probably. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what makes them warm. So, and then they all are like, oh yeah, the water has healing properties, whatever. I'm like, yeah, because nobody would drink it otherwise. It tastes awful, it smells awful.
They misspelt it. They meant to say the water has healing properties. Maybe.
But what blew me
There you go.
away was the hot springs in Arkansas. I swear to you, best water I've ever tasted. Not a whiff of sulfur anywhere. I was absolutely blown away.
Well, if I'm ever in that neck of the woods, I'll have to go and have a look.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Arkansas, is that the reverse of Arkansas, I guess? I know, it's spelt differently, who cares? I was just imagining, is it possible to utilize a carving implement on this piece of wood? Says on the instructions. Can saw. There we go.
Abby, I need your help.
I don't care if it's spelled differently. It's still relatively amusing.
Come on.
Are you an Emmanuel Can or an Emmanuel Kant?
Well done. Well done. Well done. That's pretty good, actually. It depends if the game box came supplied with a physical booklet. Oh, that was a little tenuous. It was like, are you an e-manual? Oh my goodness me. We are clutching at straws here, chat. Oh my word. Well, I mean, oh my word, that's the name of the new section of the show. No, just where all the puns happen. Or did you
The
read
soldier
me?
grabs Yara.
Loud and clear.
Blood sprays from Yara.
Oh.
The soldier blocks Abby's fist. Abby headbutts, then throws him down.
Ooh.
She breaks the soldier's arm as she takes his gun and knocks him out.
Yeah.
Lev shakes a motionless Yara. Abby checks the dense forest.
We need to move.
Grabbing Lev, Abby pulls him away from Yara.
Can't leave her here. Stay back. Drop it now.
Soldiers surround them.
It's Abby. Stay back.
Stand down.
They aim flashlights and guns at Abby and Lev. Isaac appears from behind a tree.
Uh-oh.
Isaac.
He steps over Yara and the fallen soldier towards Abby.
What the hell are you doing?
Blocking Lev, she lowers her pistol onto the ground.
I need you to hear me out.
What's that behind you?
He saved my life.
Move out of the way. We'll deal with you back home.
He's not one of them, please.
Abby, move.
God damn it, he's just a kid.
You have 3 seconds to get away from that scar.
Isaac aims a handgun at her.
1,
You really gonna shoot me?
2.
I'm not fucking moving.
Suddenly, a bullet strikes Isaac in the back.
No!
Yara holds a pistol. Soldiers open fire on her, then Abby and Lev as they dash into a building. Abby yanks a filing cabinet across the door, blocking it. She leads Lev into another room, then heaves a set of lockers in front of the door.
I mean, that was a lot. Just
He
everything
gazes
there.
down at bloodied hands.
Look, we need to move. She's gone. Oh my god, she's gone. Come on. Those were your fucking people. You're my people.
She takes Lev by the shoulders.
Listen to me. We're gonna have to fight to get out of this, okay? And then I need you to show us to those boats. We don't let anybody stop us. Yeah? Okay. Okay. Follow me.
So on the one hand, I didn't see that coming. On the
Nope.
other hand, I've kind of hated Isaac the whole time. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
glad.
I mean, that's kind of the idea. Like, sort of,
Grab what you can.
maybe.
I have everything I need.
Wait, did you just get more supplements? Wonder how many you got left.
Crafting. Health kit. Increased health. Not enough supplements. Increased
oh well.
maximum health. Plus 25% health. Cost 50.
How many are you
Supplements.
away?
You have 42.
Ah, man.
Oh wow.
That's all right. That gives us an updated number to keep track of. Yeah, Gecko, I know what you're saying, but please keep your language clean. But I understand where you're going.
21 parts.
And it did. I agree with you. Whoa.
13.
That's all right.
parts.
It's all right, Gecko. I understand it's just an expression, but even so. Yeah, you've basically got enough to do another upgrade, probably, with those parts there, at least. Once you find a workbench, but that's not the point.
Even though I'm sure it was only the one time, having gotten jumped at a workbench, like every single time I go to one now, I'm always like looking over my shoulder, so to speak.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I remember the first time it happened to me, I was like, oh god! Ah! Scared the living daylights out of me.
Abby!
Ooh, things in the distance. Oh, also,
Come on out, Abby. Let's get this over with.
you don't have
We're here to
to.
warn them, you fucking snake.
Loaded. 4.
Look for a way out.
I mean, yes. Ow. Oh
Damn it.
god. He wasn't. There you go.
Oh, shit.
You might be able to move. I mean, if you want to take everybody out. Good shot. It's funny, I said that as well. Oi! Bear in mind, you got to go and collect your arrows. It's like an archery session. Go collect your arrows from the target. Make sure everybody knows the range is clear.
Don't leave a mess.
Well, kind of. Yeah, you can keep your target afterwards. Keep the paper.
1 arrow.
That's all right. You've probably still got others to go and collect as well. You got two in your thing. Good shot. Oh wow, brutal as well. Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Sometimes that happens. You just get lucky and they just walk into it. That's what it looked like anyway from where I'm standing. Means one less arrow needed. And there was one on the floor.
1 arrow.
Good. See, this is more like it. You sort of use a couple of bullets, well, arrows in this case, and you go and grab a couple, then you... Like, you can do it that way. You know, there's multiple ways to do this. Yeah.
1 part.
Just one... just one solitary part just floating in the... Ew. But I didn't want to think about what that's covered in. Probably blood and viscera from the arrow that was around. Oh, I don't know. You got to admit the combat sound design is great, right? Like, it is very good.
Yeah.
Like, as much as I prefer Part 1's combat generally audio-wise, it's still really solid.
9 parts.
Nice. You're gonna have to make your own workshop soon. Probably. Yeah, it's a shame we never got Part 2 online factions, whatever. Because I feel like they had it really working like towards an amazing set of systems for an online game as well. Like if they refined these systems, imagine what they could have been like in an online setting. That's the way I always like to look at it. Particularly with like no return and stuff as well. You have a shot. Well, you did have a shot until he moved. Oh, nasty. But you got him. That's why you always check the ground, because you are several arrows. You now have no arrows left. Bear in mind. I don't know if you've spotted it. The reason I say it though is because there's a little, like a ping noise that you get when you're on your penultimate shot.
10 loaded. 6 reserve. Silencer equipped.
Bear in mind you might not have many shots left. I would item focus, and then if they find you, then fight back. But that's just me. What do you reckon, chat? How do you think DB's doing? Nice.
1 part.
There's another one. Ew.
Just to be clear, I am not unexpectedly on mute. I'm just like...
super hyper focused.
Yeah.
Which I totally understand. Still surprised there's the big hype to the new factions. I know! I'm very disappointed is not the right word. Saddened is probably the correct word, because that could have been the first sort of live service, multiplayer, fully accessible shooter potentially, if it had happened correctly. Maybe. Like, Gears 5 is in the right direction, but, like, not to the same degree. The good thing is with the spotting mechanics in this, you'll get enough of a warning that you're being spotted that you have time to then aim. Yeah, I was too, Gecko. I was too. Oh, you have a shot there. I think maybe.
Semi-auto
Okay.
crossbow. Arrows. 0.
Maybe?
Loaded. 1.
Uh-oh.
Reserve.
Yeah. Oh. It's a risky shot, but you could take it. You could. Oh,
What is that?
that's a leg shot.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Aim. Just. Oh, he's.
Oh. God damn it.
It's all right. He's not suspicious. It's fine. Oh, hello. You got people dropping in.
Wait, is that?
That's you being. You got center of mass. You got head. And you got legs. As cues. And now you're invisible. Great. That's you being spotted. Just to remind you. The whooshing noise. What are you thinking? What's your what's
I'm trying to go to. Why am? So I just all I'm doing is following the item queues.
Yeah.
And I keep climbing up and then jumping down,
I
and then climbing
belie-
up and then jumping down.
Yeah, I believe you might have to take these people out. I don't know if you do, but that's the way it seems like the game wants you to proceed.
And then can I come back for items later?
Probably, yeah. If my memory serves, you can.
Ah, damn it.
Military pistol.
You just went,
Pistol ammo.
phew,
10.
and
Loaded.
just-
6. Reserve. Silencer equipped.
I mean, that's all right. There's a lot of crates on top of crates, says Gecko.
You still with me?
There you go.
Ammo. 10. Loaded. 8.
Oh, that's all of them.
Yeah, so it wasn't that bad.
Okay.
Not ideal,
Military
but,
pistol.
you know.
Pistol ammo. 10. Loaded. 1. Reserve. Craftable.
You can go, I think craftable just means you can craft a silencer.
Crafting. Health kit. Silencer. Craftable. Recipe requires. You now have.
Just a
1.
few people on the
Silencer.
catwalk above. Yeah, sounds about right. Just being inconvenient. And thank you for the stretch redeem as well. Oh. I was thinking about what other games we got to finish as well, because I wanted to try and platinum Spider-Man 2, but that's going to be extremely tricky.
1/4. Rag.
Because there's like one where it would mean we'd have to, like, you have to like fly. I forget where it is. There's this whole route you have to go and do to do one of the achievements.
Oh, the fly the without landing.
Yeah.
With the wing things. Yeah, I remember that.
I'm not saying we couldn't do it, but like it would take a lot of planning.
Yeah.
You may or may not have run out of chocolate milk. Oh no! Oh no! Hopefully you can retrieve it soon.
Hold on a sec.
1.
I'll keep eyes.
That's the arrow that stuck in. I like to think that that's the arrow that stuck into that enemy's like back or whatever, which is why they turned around and came back for you. Do you know what I mean? Like there was one, you took a shot, you carried on aiming, there was nothing there, and then you saw a center of mass shot appear, and you were like, oh, okay. The only reason I'm able to commentate relatively cleanly on this, well not cleanly, but like vividly on this, is because I'm not playing the game. Like I get to see it from this perspective.
Cover me.
Yeah.
I got it. Go.
Not quite sure what she's doing, but sounds very unusual. Lifting a thing, I would have said, but
Abby, you killed those wolves.
It doesn't matter. We're getting off this island.
stuff.
Which way?
There's a radio station up ahead. We're gonna cut through it.
How far is this Haven place from here?
Still got a ways to go.
And up and along and kind of through. Well, through-ish. I love just all the little ambient rain haptics. I know we said about haptics
1
before,
half.
but
Rag.
Oh, nice. And over there. Oh.
So your statement of only being able to commentate because you're not playing reminded me. I've been having a conversation with a friend recently about many years ago, very many years ago. I had training at work for how to be an effective negotiator.
Oh wow!
And it's done with in a team. So you have a team of 3 people, ideally. A lot of times it's just you, but when you learn how to do it properly, you have a team of 3.
Right.
And one person is the negotiator. They negotiate. The second person is the summarizer. They take notes. And the third person is the observer. And they literally just shut up and listen. And when you first start doing it, you're like, what? So what the hell do you need an observer for? And what you realize is exactly what you just said. Like, there are so many things that are happening just in a conversation, essentially, that because you're the one having the conversation, you're missing out on tons and tons of little details. And only someone who is completely focused on just observing what's happening and not trying to react to it can actually kind of see everything.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
you said it yourself years ago when you and I played Fallen Order and Survivor as well. You were recognizing cues and stuff that you were then relaying to me, which I missed only because I was so focused on the combat at hand that I wasn't able to see those for looking, if you'll pardon the pun.
Yeah.
Like, once you said, oh, Ogdo Bogdo does this thing, I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And then I'm like, right. And then you see me, 3 parries deep, and I'm just annihilating the guy.
Lev, get the ladder for me.
I always remember doing that. We went back and took him on early. That was ridiculous. It was worth it. Like, it took a bunch of attempts, but like, it was so worth it.
That boss in particular, I remember the first time I fought him myself, and it just seemed like impossibly difficult.
That's the idea,
and then,
though.
Of course, when you and I got to him, it was like, this is impossible. We'll never get past it. And now, you and I can basically no-hit him, right? Like we can take
pretty
him on
much.
and
Like
barely get hit.
like accounting for like the odd hit where he would just go, and you're like, oh,
yeah.
Like sometimes that happens. Admittedly, though, jumping was weirdly helpful. It was very strange. Like you were able to sort of jump over the hits. It was very cool. But I remember doing that and just being like, can we manage this? And it was like, oh my god, yes. And also, oh my god, yes, workbench.
Military pistol. Available upgrades.
Yay!
Fire rate. Short-range handgun with high fire rate. Hunting pistol. Available upgrades. 4x scope. Long-range handgun with
Scopes
high
can
depth
be kind of
limited
useful for
double
getting those
barrel
range
shotgun.
shots,
Fully
but
upgraded. Mid-range crossbow. Fully upgraded. Semi-auto rifle. Available upgrades. Stability. 4x scope.
I mean, you could go for stability on the scope. On the scope.
Add weight to the scope to decrease weapon
Go
speed.
on to the It's one of those weird things because you and I discussed that early on, and it was like, yeah, stability's like not necessarily useful, but it was hard to remember how useful it was. And then we were like, yeah, stability is actually kind of useful.
Semi-auto rifle has no
It's one of those
practical
strange
upgrades.
ones.
Crossbow, fully upgraded. Double barrel shotgun. Fully upgraded. Military pistol. Available upgrades.
Oh, you've still got
Fire
enough for fire rate on
short-range
here, yeah.
handgun. Hunting pistol has no
I'd go for the fire rate on the
Long-range
pistol
handgun
because
with
that's
high
actually
depth.
quite good.
Military pistol. Available
It's
upgrades.
your
Fire rate.
emergency. Oh my god, everything's gone weird. Gun. Like everything's gone horribly wrong. Just fire pistol bullets into the face of whatever's coming at you. Yeah, I did that with the bloater once. That was fun. Just like I'd run out of everything else.
Just a pistol?
No. I'd run out of everything else, and I was like, okay, pew, 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 pew. And I was like, yep, this is fine. This is good. I'll take it. And I killed it. It was pretty terrifying though. Running away from a bloater, having to turn around and face it, knowing that the only thing you had in your hand was a pistol.
11 parts.
The funny thing is, you could, given...
Canister.
Oh. I was going to say, given the workbench was in relatively close proximity there, you could have... There, see? You could
16.
Yay! You have enough for health
Ah.
things.
Crafting. Health kit. Increased health. Learnable. Increased maximum
There we
health.
go.
Plus 25%
Yay!
health. Cost 50.
Nice.
Supplements. You are in the upgrade menu. 8. Supplements.
That's alright, you had exactly 8 more than you needed. That's good though. And now you have 150 health, I think it is. 100 and whatever it is, 100 and something. I was going to say 175, but my brain was like, is that right? Doesn't matter, who cares?
God. Is that Haven? Yeah. What's left of it?
Oof.
Liv, where are the boats?
On the docks. Past the fires.
Then we better get down there before they're all gone.
I was just going to say you might want to save here, given how much progress
We're
we've
not
made.
dying on this island.
Options.
And that's not the ominous kind of save where I'm like,
Save game.
you might want to
New manual
save.
Create a new manual save from your manual save.
That was different.
7. Seattle day 3. Do you want to overwrite the save data? Yes.
That's what I mean. To give you an idea, chat, we're on Abbey
get down
day
there.
3. For those of you that know the game well enough to know what that means. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo. This has been a really interesting... Experiment's the wrong word, but it's been a really interesting series to do. That's safe. Hey.
That's not safe.
No, that isn't. That's just a normal day at the office for you, though, isn't it? In a game like this.
Semi-auto rifle crossbow. Arrows. 1. Loaded. 0. Reserve.
Nope.
Yeah, so you've run out. Yeah, you're actually relatively okay.
Where do we go?
Follow the stone bridges.
Okay. Follow my lead.
You could just kind of like run slash. Oh, good idea.
1. Arrow.
I mean, 1 arrow is better than like. Well, 2 arrows is better than 1. Oh, you know what I mean. Oh, ow. Oh, that's brutal. Wow. That's a fight and a half going on over there.
1.
You might
arrow.
want to be aware of that. You know what's funny? They're not actually doing it like any real damage to you. They're just kind of... They're so focused on everything else that you're able to just sneak around and just... It's actually kind of amusing, weirdly.
And I'm not... just in case anyone who hasn't played it this way isn't aware, I'm not heading for enemies at all. I'm only ever heading for items here.
Yeah,
The
he's
enemies just keep like
just casually
throwing themselves in my arms.
just casually strolling in for a hug. well, not so much a hug, but like a, I don't know.
1. Pistol ammo.
But a, yeah, no, you're doing well. It does get a little scary feeling around here, though, doesn't it? It's like, it's like, what is happening? Particularly when it starts sounding like a sort of a war film, to varying degrees.
Cover all the windows! Don't let them surround us!
Okay, I mean, neither of those statements make sense when put together, but that's just me.
1. Arrow.
Lovely, you've refilled your crossbow supply. That's what I mean, the crossbow hasn't been a bad piece of kit. It does have its uses, just the ranges are a little strange. No idea why. I mean, you can't spell strange without range, so that's perfectly alright. Oh! You have a stealth? Yeah, good idea. Don't blame you. Oh, I see what you're doing. Well, I see what you could do. There's options. Yeah, I mean... That's a fun thing that you can just do. Like, if you ever feel like you're overly...
Third time in a row.
Yeah.
I was not going for a person.
No, but the person was going for you, technically. Also, on your left. To quote Captain America. That one has a flipping... That almost looked like a Doom shotgun. Uh-oh. Whoa, that was a little close. I wonder if they're all scripted to miss and you don't have to kill anybody here. I wonder. Do you know what I mean? Makes you think, doesn't it? Whoa, that's a... Don't know what kind of gun that is. That's... I'd have said a sniper rifle maybe, but... Ha! I mean...
She's here! She's with the door!
Get the upgrades?
Semi-auto rifle.
Oh, God.
Semi-auto rifle.
Nice! Good shot! I would say get the upgrade. Oh, I mean... Yeah. Good one. I would personally just go, but you can just clear these lot out. Nicely done. Yeah, yeah. Keep an eye out.
Dead ahead!
I'm not sure what Lever's on about.
On the right!
Oh, I see. He's giving you call-outs. I think. I would up. Ow. That's a Molotov. I would upgrade your weapon while you're here.
3. Semi-auto rifle ammo.
Because you've used it about 4 times out of 7. Ha!
To the right!
Whoa!
That's why I said I'd upgrade it. Oh, actually, no, you're good, you're good. Upgrade it now. Upgrade it now. While you're here.
Anybody. Don't let your guard down.
Recipe requires health kit.
Sorry.
Silencer. Inventory full. Melee upgrade. Craftable.
Yeah. So
Recipe
now,
requires finding.
You
A,
should,
lane.
if you were to
have
swing,
Abby,
3.
I have an idea.
you back out
1.
and swing. And then do your
You are
check.
standing. Health 107. Upgraded. Machete. Equipped. 8. Durability.
Yo!
5.
And
I like that.
And don't forget it. I think it doubles your damage as well. So
Very nice.
yeah, very handy indeed. Now the best part of it is that you, I think, had it from like 1 usage left, maybe. it was something ridiculous like that. That's why I was saying upgrade it, and then that guy came in. So in a way, it was lucky that you
4. Semi-auto
you
rifle
managed
ammo.
to
Semi-auto rifle.
leave it that. You know what I
Semi-auto
mean?
rifle ammo.
You did well
7.
with that.
Loaded.
Unintentionally.
4.
That was
Reserve.
good. Good weapons checking. See, this is the thing, chat. DB is proving how much he's learned.
3. Semi-auto rifle ammo.
Like unintentionally, he's proving how much he's learned, which is brilliant. Ooh. Hold on, you're gonna have to go back round and in. Why is it not? I think it's over the other side of there. Oh, what? Oh, hold on. There's a. You got a square prompt, I believe. You did have. No? What?
Why does she keep...
I saw a square prompt there. That was very strange.
I did too.
Oh, it looked square. Yeah,
Oh,
there. Hit it.
There we go.
Oh, why was the... And again.
20.
Again.
That was weird.
Total.
Again.
127.
There's a second one.
Again?
Yep. Don't question it. Just run with it. Game do be
So
weird.
wanted me
like
to
that.
break it and then climb it?
Break it and then climb through.
Was it a
I
window,
think.
maybe?
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
But you have to sort of make educated guesses with a lot of this stuff. It's like, why does it do that? And it's like, oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I was. Oh, hello.
Canister.
That's-
1/2. Finding.
Oh, nice. That's good. You got pretty much all your silencer stuff back, and you've got
1/2. Lane.
whoa, nice. And you got stuff for shivs and bits as well.
4. Semi-auto rifle ammo.
Nice. See, the semi-auto rifle isn't bad,
Semi-auto
actually.
rifle
It's
crossbow. Arrows. 1. Loaded. 5.
seeing you
Reserve.
back up to full on those as
Military
well.
Pistol ammo. 9. Loaded. 7. Reserve.
Yeah, you got enough to.
Silencer
There you
equipped.
go. And that's
Military
one bullet
pistol.
different,
Pistol
but
ammo. 10. Loaded. 6.
there you go.
Reserve.
I think
Silencer
16 is the max anyway. I think. The good thing is you'll be able to say this is the first game you've finished without being able to see any of it as well. Which is nice. Like as much as you've played it off stream separately.
Lev, come on. You know how to ride? More or less.
And
Oh, wow, we haven't
Hang on.
had a horse section in a while.
nope. And now you get to play Red Dead Redemption 2 again.
Just keep pointing the way. Up ahead.
Bear in mind,
Here we
I
go.
believe you
Get
have
ready.
infinite ammo for this.
It's Abby!
Whoa, hello.
Oh,
Let's go.
Still pick your shots. There you go. Lovely.
Damn it. Hold on tight.
Wow, that person's definitely.
Oh God. Haven.
Make sure you're reloaded as well, just in
Should we
case.
still go there? I don't know. The boats are there.
There you go.
Fuck it. Nothing is stopping us. Nothing is stopping us. Hang on. Abby! Ah, fuck!
Burn in hell, you wretches!
Get away from us!
I love that you shot him halfway through an insult. That's great.
Hang on, we're going through!
Uh oh. Whee! Wow, did you shoot that person in midair? I think you did, maybe.
Which way to the docks? Up and over the hill.
What a sequence this is, I mean.
Abby, Ryder!
Ooh.
Oh God! Whoa!
Ow.
What? The horse! Forget it. We have to keep moving.
Yeah. What a sequence that is, right? Like,
wow.
I mean, yes, it's just aim, wait for the sound cue, fire, but the sheer, I don't know, just the sheer scale of it
Insanity.
is brilliant. Like, I love the scale of that sequence.
Right there. The docks.
So bear in mind, you are now off horseback,
Okay.
therefore you no
We gotta
longer
get
have
outta
infinite
here.
ammo. Just
Abby,
to,
this way.
Oh, right.
just to kind of remind you.
12.
I know you could have checked, but I wouldn't have wanted you wasting your precious bullets.
Pistol ammo, 7. Loaded. 0. Reserve.
Oh,
Silencer not equipped.
interesting.
Oh.
That's weird.
Military pistol. Pistol ammo, 7.
Huh.
Loaded.
Oh, it doesn't
0.
matter, you can
Reserve.
find some.
Shoot.
Silencer
What's the...
options.
Remind me, silencer?
You can aim and triangle.
Not equipped.
There we go.
Yeah.
You are crouched.
Yeah, if you're gonna.
Military pistol.
Wow.
Ooh,
Equipped.
jeez.
7.
Good lord, you
Ammo
must have
loaded.
taken a few
0.
hits.
Reserve. Silencer not equipped.
Okay.
You've got enough resources anyway to make a
Yeah.
thing.
You are crouched. Health 110. Health.
I mean, that's not too
equipped.
bad.
Quantity 2. Shifts 5. Craft military pistol. Pistol ammo.
Yeah, you can
7.
get by with that.
Loaded. 0. Reserve.
The good thing about it is,
Silencer
if you're
equipped.
careful, you can get by with all of that. That's not really a problem. Oh, hello. Wow. I just saw a person run across. Huh. Personally, I just try and sort of maneuver my way through here without necessarily killing anybody. But that's just me. Just depends what kind of a mood I'm in, I guess. I tend to run with the sort of urgency the narrative implies at times. You know, because they're like, oh, quick, get to the dock, nothing's stopping us.
Don't
Oh,
leave any of these freaks
oh.
alive!
And then that happens.
Oh, God! No!
Just like, yep. Oh, there you go.
Pistol ammo.
Clear out these houses!
That's a start. You got more pistol ammo, so that's good. They're all clearly from the Stormtrooper School of Aiming, as the joke goes. I love the distant, like, the thing is, these fights are all actually happening. That's the incredible part. See? So distracted by everything else, she forgot to look round. At me. It's kind of the way I look at that. I mean, you don't need... Oh! Oh, nice. Ominous music is ominous. Also, well done, Gecko, on acquiring the chocolate milk.
The docks are just over this hill.
Nice.
You brought the wolves to us!
Oh, goodness me. Yeah, you can... Oh. I think one of the people just saved you there. Whoa, hello. Did you just... Was that a stun shot? You just fired at that enemy's legs, I think. I just had the
What is happening?
noise. I think you've taken a couple of hits. Uh-oh.
You are crouched. Health 94.
Yeah, you're doing okay.
Loaded. 4. Reserve.
You're doing alright, but you've
Signs
taken a
of
couple of
fit.
hits.
Shields. 5. Crafting available.
And you also might want to fully load your pistol as well. Which you haven't done for a while. Ooh, hello.
3.
There's a
Pistol ammo.
sniper on your left. Well, I say sniper. Rifle carrier. Hear that distinct loading noise?
The very chunky
Yeah, the very sort of chunky...
click click.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the Spider... It's not like the Spider-Man one, but it's that same principle of you hear that noise, you know it's a rifle.
1. Pistol ammo.
Because fun fact, it's the same kind of rifle that you've ended up using before. That's the cool thing about it. If you know your guns, you'll know that that's what that is. That one. Yeah. I think you may have actually just caught that enemy just after they fired. Possibly. Yep. Because did you hear that little noise there? That usually means rifle ammo. So I believe you just took the enemy out just as they shot. So they fired the shot, you grabbed, and yeah. Took a lesson
Were
on
they shooting at me or somebody else?
Probably other people, but they clearly weren't shooting at you because you'd have known about it. Especially from that closer range, you'd have known about it. I'm sure. I'm going to hydrate, as all of you should be as well. There's a thing up there. Up we go.
Come on, Abby. Can't get through. Lev, up here.
And progression in this case.
Go.
Now this gives me real Rise Son of Rome vibes.
We gotta get out of here fast.
This sounds very Bernie.
Yeah, it is. It is indeed.
Come on. The barns aren't going to hold. I know.
Wow, I'm impressed you didn't die there.
Was I supposed to?
I know.
No. But this section has killed me on multiple occasions. Yeah, there's a safe jump. Oh, that.
Oh! That's not a safe jump.
No, that was no. It is a safe jump.
To jump farther.
But you didn't.
Oh!
You didn't
X button.
jump it. You
Continue.
dropped.
All one button.
Well,
Next.
okay, wait. How am I supposed to know the difference between a safe jump and a safe drop?
You generally don't drop. If it gives you a jump cue like that, you jump. Does that make sense?
I didn't. All I heard was the thwump, thwump, thwump
No. There was the big dong noise of a jump cue.
before it.
Yeah. I'm impressed you got through most of it without dying, though. As I say, this section has killed me many a time. There you go.
see.
Jump it.
Wait. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Options.
It's very. I'm having a hard time hearing it, but all I'm hearing is the thwump, thwump,
No,
thwump. I'm not hearing a jump at all.
there is the dong of a jump cue in the back of it. Trust me. That is there.
Okay. So forward and jump?
Yeah. An L1. Well, sprint jump, probably. There you go. Yeah, no, just... Whoa! Yep. That happens. Yep, you got a prompt. That's not bad getting that done in 2 attempts. That's pretty good. Well, it's a lot better than I've done. Ooh, yeah.
Abby! I'm okay! Come on!
Now go. Oh. Go.
You were stupid to come back here.
Fuck you!
There you go. Yep. Obey the prompts. There you are.
No!
You're a damn disgrace.
Yeah. And now,
Damn you.
here we go. Oh, yep. Nice. Yeah, there you go. Nicely done. Very smooth. Ow, whoa. You didn't expect 3. There you go, retaliate. Nice. Oh, ouch. That's gonna hurt. Go on. Yeah, you have a window. There you go. Oh. Yeah, nicely done. Yeah. And out. Not good. Not good. Ow. Ooh. He is not happy. Yeah, you wanna...
What happened?
You didn't pull the arrow out that was sticking in you.
R2 button. Quick throw a
Wait,
brick or
what?
bottle at an enemy to stun them. Stun enemies
So
and
within
button
all
hits
of that,
when melee.
I'll be
Stun
honest,
button.
that killed me
Strike.
the first, I think on the first time as
X
well.
button. Continue.
Either that or
R1
I've definitely
button.
seen it
Next.
get other people. So during that whole altercation there, a lot happens at once and eventually somehow Abby ends up with an arrow sticking in her. And that does damage to you over time and will just, like in this particular instance, will just kill you if you don't remove it. But you'll see why when you do it.
But there's no prompt or
There,
anything. like...
that is a prompt.
X button.
There is like
Continue. R1 button. Next.
a noise. And,
all
of
I'm
course you get the
hearing is the
haptics.
sound of screaming.
No, well, that's also true, but you get the haptics as well. Like, listen, if you want to, listen when you go back in, listen, and like even if you decide to let it kill you, just listen and you'll recognize it. Hopefully. But well done on the first round, amazing work. Hear that? Hear that?
That...
Noise.
Press L3 button.
That means there's an
Enemies
arrow
launch attack.
stuck in you
X button.
somewhere.
Continue. R1 button. Next.
And what do I push?
You hold
R1?
R1, and it should,
Okay.
all being well. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, now this. The unfortunate thing is you very nearly beat the entire thing first go.
Are you okay?
And it was literally that prompt that killed you. So,
Let's find a boat.
but well done. Amazing. That is not an easy fight. That is by no means easy. So I'm very impressed. Like, it looks easy, but it's not. It really isn't. Oh, hello. There's a fight going on over there. That person's trying to shoot with a rifle. A couple of pistol-wielding people. That person got a Molotov to the face, apparently. Ouch. It's gonna hurt. Yeah, you can just keep going. I honestly thought that whole section was going to take you a lot longer than it did. So, well done. Oh, hello.
Got one.
Wow. That was a great shot by Lev. Didn't even see the arrow leave the bow. If that was indeed how that worked. Yeah, progression.
Push.
Push. Go. Forward. There you go. It is push. Like we know. I don't know why I was like.
Get in.
It's like I hear mechanic. It is push.
Okay.
Not sure why that came into my head like that, but you know what I mean. It's like the compare the market adverts. Hey, Bob. How you doing? Welcome in.
From across the water, Haven is ablaze.
Oof.
Lev watches from their boat as Abby rows away. Head hung, he wraps his arms around himself. Abby removes her jacket.
Here.
Lev looks at her as she lowers it over his shoulders. She regards him as she continues rowing towards the silhouettes of high-rises in the distance.
So I'll give you a little, just a fun thing to think on. Bear in mind,
Later, a sign on a concrete
sorry.
wall and gate reads,
Skip cinematic.
No, I'll tell you in a minute. Sorry.
X button.
Seattle Waterfront Aquarium. Rainfall drains down cracked pavement into the ocean. Abby and Lev appear in the boat as they dock against the broken roadway. Abby places an oar into the boat. She grabs a rope as she climbs out, then ties the boat off on a metal post. She looks back at Lev, who still hangs his head in shock.
Don't blame him, let's be honest.
Lev.
Offering a hand, she helps Lev from the boat. Lev snaps out of it, looking to Abby as he steps onto the pavement. They face the aquarium gate.
Let's get out of the rain.
Yeah, I was going to say, that whole sequence, though, including that ending cutscene, I had to play that with no AD at all. So, like, you fought through all of that fire, that big boss fight, all of that. Well, I say big boss fight, kind of a mini boss. Well, that is a pretty cool boss fight. And then the cutscene at the end. You have no real idea as to, like, the view or anything like that. You have to guess it all. And I don't know if that's even more sort of shocking, but, you know, definitely different. But what do you think? That's probably one of my favourite sequences in the game if it didn't kill me as much as it did.
It was well done. Like it sounded impressive.
Yeah.
But it felt weird because I was just there's just shooting happening everywhere. There's people shooting what sounded like right next to me, and nobody was ever noticing me.
No,
and
it's
I
'cause they
would
were
just occasionally get a triangle prompt and I'd choke them.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah. No, I don't mean. Yeah. Oh.
Hell.
it felt like I was walking through a set piece, which I guess
you
is
were.
probably exactly what I was doing.
Exactly, you were, yeah. I mean, I was kind of on about, like, the final piece of it, like the fire and all the boss
Abby
fight.
forces the
there we
door
go.
open. From within the aquarium hallway, a furry mass is revealed on the floor.
Is that
Abby and Lev enter to find a lifeless and bloodied Alice lying next to a metal pipe. Abby glances up and down the hallway.
This is where
She
we
crouches,
left
then
off.
picks the pipe up.
No.
Stay behind me.
It's so much worse now that we. God damn it.
Yeah.
I.
Yeah.
Jerks.
Mm.
I was just shooting people who got in my way. You're not supposed to make me feel bad about it. You
That's exactly
damn
what.
writers.
You what? What did you say?
Damn writers.
Yeah. I know what you mean. But then don't forget, this sequence had very little impact because of the lack of AD. Like, you had no idea what you'd seen. But with the AD, it helps the story fit together so much better.
Abby enters the aquarium lobby to find Mel and Owen lying in pools of blood. Lev follows in behind her. Abby approaches their bodies. She gazes down at Owen, whose face, hands, and clothing are covered with blood. Abby lurches. She collapses onto her hands and knees before vomiting.
I mean, you can't blame her.
She beats the ground. Lev picks up a map. He slowly approaches her.
Abby.
Lev holds out the map. Abby turns and sees it. She grabs it. Staring at the map, she rises to her feet. It's Ellie's map of downtown, with the marked wolf locations and arrows leading back to the Pinnacle Theater.
The music's great, the
Brow furrowed,
acting's
she
great.
looks to Lev.
Notice no words are exchanged there, it's just a look.
What do we do when we find him? Just figure out how to get in first.
And you should be in game. There you go. There we go. Yeah, but what a oh god, the gut punch, isn't it? Just oof.
Lights are on. Still with me, Lev? Yes.
That is a progression point.
Keep looking.
Sort of, anyway. Gosh, this is bringing back memories from my initial playthroughs back in the day. Just, oof. Just the not knowing. I do not envy you, DB. I don't envy you for not knowing. Just, oof.
I'm just like, if it ends up at this point, if it ends up being Abby versus Ellie, like, do you get to choose which one you play? Like,
round one, fight! Just Abby Anderson. Just like a sort of 90s. Oh my god. Whoop.
Okay. Grab that ladder. Ready?
Okay. Yeah, and sometimes you just have to wait for your companions to do stuff. It's weird how, like, the ladders make virtually no sound, but they're there. just very subtle. Like when you're going up. Do you know what I mean? Very subtle indeed.
Alright. Stay quiet now.
Huh. I wonder.
These are Leah's.
Also ominous. Yeah, you probably gotta. Yeah, it's probably trying to make you press the thing. It doesn't look like it, but it probably is.
There we go.
He's been tracking us.
Side 2. This is Briggsville Unit Echo. Fuck.
This is Site 2. Echo, what's the situation?
Isaac's dead. It's a fucking massacre.
Echo, is it me?
Isaac is fucking dead. Anyone else go off the island?
Yeah, we know all about that, don't we? We know all about Isaac not being alive at the minute.
Careful. Stay close.
I just remember going through this just thinking, oh god, what's going to happen?
Abby puts a finger to her lips as she and Lev sneak downstairs to the theater foyer. She aims her pistol as she steps around a corner to find Tommy standing at a concession bar top with his back to them.
Will you see this, you son of a bitch? She gonna love it.
Hands up. Back away from your shit.
Tommy raises his hands.
I said back up!
He slowly steps backwards towards Abby and Lev, who aims a knocked arrow.
You're making a big mistake.
Don't fucking turn around. Lev, keep your bow on him.
Lev moves to Tommy's left side.
Get on the ground.
You gonna kill me like a coward?
She kicks Tommy, then pistol whips him down. She aims her gun at his head.
You fucking people.
Jesse and Ellie burst in. Ellie takes cover as Abby guns Jesse down.
Jesse, stand up!
Oh wait,
Cinematic.
this was. Sorry to
Yep.
interrupt.
X button.
This was the
Select.
scene.
Yeah, there you go.
Holy stuff.
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah, yeah. Now all the dots and puzzle pieces are starting to fit into place, right?
Wow.
Yeah,
That was so long ago. I'd completely forgotten about it.
I know.
Oh my god.
Worth the wait, right?
So,
Kind of.
my,
Well,
my brain just melted.
I don't blame it. Like it's one of those things. You're like, oh my god, wait, what? Then you suddenly realize, like, you know, I had to try and put 2 and 2 together without any AD. So like, you have to really think it through then. But at least with this, it makes more sense than it would have done when I first played it. So you're lucky in that
So
regard.
the first time you went in, all you heard was a
Select.
gunshot and then a
I,
thump.
I had like
And you missed
conversations.
the part where Jesse takes a bullet to the face.
Well, kind of, yeah. And it's like, oh wait, what? It's like, oh, fair enough. Like,
Wow.
it's like, what happened to Jesse? It's like, oh, okay. And then you read up on it later, and it's like, yeah, Jesse got shot. It's like, what? So like, that's the thing. The AD gives those elements of clarity. Like even when Isaac got shot earlier, like I don't think I knew at the time that it was Yara that shot him. You know, that's the thing. Like little details like that
Yep.
that are arguably pivotal, you know, to even like analyzing it less, well, to even understanding what's going on, let alone analyzing it and critiquing it afterwards. You know, you miss those details without the AD. And that's why it's, you know, so frustrating when it isn't there in games that arguably need it for any number of reasons. Anyway,
X button. Select.
we've interrupted a
Circle
pivotal
button.
cutscene.
React.
Come on, you can't just leave it
Hands
here.
in the air, I shoot this one too.
Don't you do it, Ellie. Get out of here!
Stand up! Now!
Don't you fucking dare!
Shut the fuck up!
Abby kicks Tommy in his stomach.
Alright, stop! Stop!
Ellie stands with her gun and hands raised.
Toss your weapon. Toss your weapon! I know why you killed Joel. He did what he did to save me. There is no cure because of me. I am the one that you want. Just let him go.
Abby's eyes shift briefly from Ellie to Tommy.
You killed my friends. We let you both live,
She aims at Ellie.
and you wasted it.
Tommy wrestles for Abby's gun, but Lev shoots Tommy's leg. Abby shoots Tommy from behind. Ellie fires at Abby and Lev, who chase her into the auditorium. Abby and Lev peer out from behind seating down an aisle.
Stay here. Watch the exits. Don't let her leave.
Well, damn it.
You know what that's? You know what that sound means? You are in game.
Yeah, and I don't want to be.
No, I don't blame you.
Don't you fucking run!
Yeah, you're doing exactly what I did when I heard that line. Yeah, sometimes things like
Is
that
there-
just happen.
X button.
At this point, I
Circle
just want to
button.
like
Back.
run. Should I be scanning for items here?
No, you can run.
remember?
As far as I
Okay.
remember, you should be able to run until the game sort of illustrates otherwise. Yeah, you can. You should. Oh, yeah. Oh. And now. So now, yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
That happened.
So.
Attack Ellie head on.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Thanks.
so you said if this comes down to Abby versus Ellie, this is Abby versus Ellie.
Well, damn it.
And
Can I play as Ellie?
just the I mean, wow. I always remember having that happen to me, and I was like, what do I do? And then you gradually understand how it works.
Fucking die!
Navigate systems believe you away from Ellie when she has spotted you.
Yeah, so just follow the advice.
20 health total.
There you go.
147.
Nice.
20 health total.
So now-
150. Sprinting is loud and may reveal your position to enemies.
Yeah, just be
What am I doing now?
So you are now. Don't forget the
Show
sound.
yourself.
The sound has changed, and you're now moving back towards her.
Okay.
So the
Oh,
idea-
so she doesn't know where I am.
Yeah, at least at the moment. Just have to be careful.
But I don't have any weapons.
You don't. You are Abby. You are Abby. You don't need.
That is true.
That's all that needs to be said. And also, scanning for items might be of help. Actually, not. Oh, maybe. Yeah. I mean.
So wait, am I trying to get away from Ellie, or am I
No,
trying to get
no,
to
you're-
Ellie?
Quick!
You're not. Wow, she's dead. Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh, you had your chance.
What?
She turned
What
around.
was I supposed to do?
What does that sound
Use the signal
mean?
to gain the upper hand.
That sound means
Uh,
hit
X button.
square.
Continue. R1
That's what I
button.
did.
Next.
You didn't, because she turned around and saw you. Or rather, she
I-
turned around and slashed your face. Well, I say face.
I swear I was. I heard a swing.
Okay. Well, no, no, she swung at you, I think, was what happened.
No, I. That I
Yeah.
heard.
I didn't when I was watching, but fair enough. Just slowly creeping along. This is one of like the scariest things, arguably, because now you know that she can. Oh, Yeah. Now you know that she can just insta-kill you. Whoa! Yeah, she... Yeah. If you really need
In
to...
some cases, running away is your only choice.
Yeah, if you... Running away is your only choice. When she sliced your everything off with a machete. Or whatever the heck that is. So the other thing you can do is you can prone.
Go prone.
If you need to, you can. It's not ideal, but you can do it. And it works. Oh. Yeah, just keep. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, go. There you go. See, that's what should have happened before. Ooh. Uh-oh. Yeah.
That sounds bad.
Oh, crunchy. Well done. You dodged the lethal shotgun blast to the face. Which, honestly, I think may have killed me at least once or twice over the years. What?
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, there are custom death animations for this. No, I'm serious. There are, like, specific death animations for this fight.
What am I? Same thing?
Kind of, yeah.
Different thing?
Yeah, same sort of deal. It may give you different. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, you can do that. So run. Whoa. Oh yeah, those exist.
What happened?
She just smoke bombed you. Ooh. Ouch.
Use listen mode to gain the upper hand.
I mean, that's kind of what you're doing anyway, in a way. Have you tried scanning for items as well? Not saying it. Aha.
There you
Oh God. So if you ever see that, you can just run.
Damn it.
So just run until she. So those things are smoke bombs. And now.
20. Health. Total. 84. 1. Bottle.
So now.
Oh.
You have a thing you can use. So remember the first thing it teaches you way back when? One of the first things it teaches you? About how bottles work?
Throw things?
Well, sort of. There's a
wait, am I throwing it at her or am I throwing it to distract her?
Do you want me to answer that? What do you think? And now... Yep. Yeah, you figured it out. Nicely done. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. And now... And next phase. Yeah,
Whoa.
exactly. Yeah, no. See, now you're getting it. Honestly, this was one of the most terrifying things I had to go through, you know, up to this point. It was just like, oh my God, what am I doing? So go prone, go prone, go prone. Yeah, so those make a noise. And that noise means she can hear where you are. I'm not joking, that is apparently a thing. But... Oh, you had a throw there.
Oh. Yep, for a second.
You did, yep. But she's now coming round
she
the
is
corner.
very close.
So if you now get up from there... Yeah! Hit it! Go! There you go!
Abby knees Ellie in the stomach, then throws her onto the basement floor. She wrestles Ellie's pistol away, then climbs on top of her. Abby pummels Ellie's face.
Ooh.
Dina tackles Abby and swings a knife, slicing her arms. An arrow strikes Dina in her back.
Ooh.
Lev appears behind her. Abby grabs Dina's head and smashes it into boards on the floor.
Ooh.
She had nothing to do with it.
Abby holds the knife to Dina's throat.
She's pregnant.
Abby turns Dina over to face Ellie.
Good. Abby.
Abby grips Dina's head. Abby meets Lev's teary eyes. Abby looks down at an unconscious Dina. Releasing Dina, Abby pushes her aside, then rises to her feet. She steers her attention to Ellie lying on her back on the floor.
Don't ever let me see you again.
Ellie coughs up blood as Abby looms over her.
Wow. Phew.
Come on.
Abby heads towards an exit. Lev stares at Ellie before following Abby out. Bloodied and beaten, Ellie glances over at Dina.
Yep, so well done. You succeeded. Or rather, you got through that. Oof. That is not easy, especially on high difficulties. That ain't easy. I'll tell you that much. It's terrifying. Well, it's terrifying anyway. Who am I kidding? Doesn't matter what you do, it is. Oh, and you are in game.
Left stick, rotate, right stick, pen.
So if you swipe up on your, I believe, you might not be able to.
No.
No, you can't at the moment. Because it's a cutscene.
Hey, buddy. What's wrong? I got you. Yeah, it's okay. We're good.
You are carrying a baby. Oh, 100.
Yay, you found it. No, that's because there are like certain little ones. There's like there's a couple of, I forget what the other ones are I'm thinking of. You can afford just to not, I mean, you could go and get these things, but you don't have to. Depends on what kind of run you're going for. But with that, it's just, I remember seeing that and I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. So, yeah.
Who's that handsome fella, huh?
I just love it. It's such a sort of out of left field change of tone, kind of. It's a personally
the whole you are carrying a baby just reminds me of Death Stranding.
Oh god, yeah. Oh,
Those guys, huh?
yeah.
You got some crazy hair.
That's a game that would take far too long to play on stream. It'd be interesting, but it would just take ages. Partly because the game takes ages anyway. At least from what I understand. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, chat, and DB.
It
Options.
I wouldn't say
button.
it
Select. Circle
takes
button.
ages. I've never tried a speed run, but I'm sure you could do not even a speed run. Like if you were just trying to finish it, I'm sure you could do it fairly quickly. The thing is, the reason the game takes ages is because you want it to take ages. I've played through the entire thing front to back, I think 6 times at this point.
I mean, okay.
And every single time, you just don't want it to end. You just, like,
Okay.
my first run through was 250 hours.
200 and what? Even my run through on Give Me God of War
It was the
wasn't
middle of
that
the
long.
pandemic, in my defense.
Well, yeah, no, granted, but my brain was just like 250 hours. What the heck?
So I didn't know it at the time, but the first, like, kind of island that you're on is kind of the training area.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
I spent 90 hours on that first island.
Oh my god.
X button.
It's like,
Select.
how did you
Circle
spend your
button.
first? I can almost imagine that as like a marine thing. It's like I spent my first 90 hours tackling whatever the heck in Bloodborne or Elden Ring. I spent my first 90 hours trying to get past this thing in God of War. I spent my first 90 hours on the training island in Death Stranding. I don't know. Just the idea of that is funny to me. Like, I ain't judging you at all. You know that. Like, it was just an amusing. Oh my god. It's like, what is your proudest moment of your gaming career? Spending 90 hours. I don't know. Anyway, let's carry on with this because this is like the. No, I get it though. I appreciate that. I'll have to look up what the speedrun timings are for Death Stranding. Not that I would want to speedrun it, but you know what I mean.
You want some fresh air?
I guess the other thing with Death Stranding is there's so many cutscenes.
Oh god,
that,
well, it's a
like-
Kojima game, yeah. So
Yeah, so like
you would have your work cut out.
speed run is a relative term.
Yeah, cutscene run or whatever. Hold on. Where's the?
L2
Oh,
button.
nope.
Zip, my dear Dina. Thank you for your letter and the photograph. JJ's gotten so big already. He's got Jesse's smile. If he's anything like his dad, well, good luck. I can't wait to visit you. My back has been acting up again, but I'm on the mend. The doctor still thinks I need a few more weeks of rest. As soon as I can, I will be there. I appreciate the tender words in your letter. I will say what I hope is obvious. Jesse wouldn't blame you for what happened, and neither do any of us. We love you. You are part of our family. Be well. There will always be a place for you, Ellie, and JJ back in Jackson should you ever change your mind. Love, Robin.
I love that. It's great.
Oh, what's up, you little goobers?
Hey. Thanks for doing the dishes.
You can thank me by putting on some music.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
I played the opening of Death Stranding, but most of that is a cutscene,
Some tunes.
Yeah.
and parts of that were spent trying to sort the menus out and everything, but or to look through it for accessibility stuff.
Ah, you want a boogie, huh? All right.
Oh, fuck yeah! I love this song.
Your mom is very easy to please.
I'm with you. My bar is very low.
Ooh.
Language, Dina. There's a baby in the room.
Either that or the baby's first words are going to be extremely profane, which would be kind of amusing if I'm being honest. Not ideal in any form, but you know.
Ooh, look at those moves.
These moves?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at Mama go.
Mm?
Oh, wow. Ooh. Oh, hello.
Oh, no. This is kind of working on me.
You're weird.
I'm aware. Okay. Okay, you're distracting me.
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Go.
Okay.
Oh, hey. I think I left Ollie outside. You mind bringing him back in?
Yeah, sure thing.
There's lots of little things I believe you can just avoid these, but should you wish to, you can go for those because I understand your collectible centric paranoia is kicking in, and I ain't judging.
You're like
Actually, though, none of those are
Atreus
specials.
in God of War.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, he does that sometimes. Yeah, actually, none of those are specials anyway, so you'd probably be all right. Thinking about it. Oh yeah, this is strange.
Man, tough crowd.
I have no idea what just happened.
I believe pulling funny faces was the order of the day, if my memory serves. But also, yeah, now you understand the incomprehensibility of it when there's no kind of actual indication of what's going on. Not that you didn't, but you clearly, truly do now, if you get my drift.
Say hi to your Auntie Talia.
L2 button.
Hi, Auntie Talia.
Rotate. Circle button. Put back.
Not quite sure either, but probably a photo or something. Yeah, it's a complete change of pace from the previous stuff because you've just had the big boss fight. You've had the other big boss fight, kind of. Put those in whichever
And
order you
now
want.
You're at home with
The boss
Big
baby.
Boss.
The boss baby. I guess. There we go. Oh god, At Home with Big Boss. That sounds like a flipping comedy sketch.
That sounds like a Metal Gear Solid reference.
Yeah, well, that's the joke of it, because we were just talking about Death Stranding, weren't we? Which is sort of Metal Gear Solid.
Let's get you on here.
Oh, I saw the other day there was a new car from. Oh, I can't think what company it was now. I want to say it might have been like Mazda or something. But it was, if I'm remembering rightly, it was literally called the MGS5. I'm like, you're joking.
A heart carved on the side of a tree with initials D+E and JJ inside.
Ah, cute.
Circle button.
That reminds me of the Gears 4 Tomorrow trailer, if you've ever seen that. That is a phenomenal trailer. With Sound of Silence by Disturbed playing. That is, if you haven't watched that trailer, go and watch it. Even given there's no AD, I would highly recommend you go and watch it. It's a brilliant trailer. There's a good transcript as well on the on I think one of the wikis.
Hey, Ollie. What are you doing out here?
Not sure
L2 button.
who or
Zoom.
what
Left
Ollie
stick.
actually is, but
Hang on, buddy.
I would guess a toy
There we go.
something or other.
It's pretty, right? Hey, you know what? I'm gonna teach you how to play guitar. When your hands are bigger. And you're not pooping your pants all the time.
Ew.
It's alright. Everybody does it.
I was going to say also, no, Ellie, it's called a guitar.
Got a lot of stories to tell you. When you're older. Much older.
Ooh, yeah.
You gotta play the guitar on the MTV.
Oh, that's
that
a
ain't working.
No,
that's the way you do it.
Yeah, you get your money for nothing anyway. That is a good song.
Okay, what is happening?
You should be able to back out or move or.
Potato, potato, my little big potato.
I don't know. I forgot about that.
My potato, my little buddy potato.
Don't ask. Just don't question it. Just back out, move, attempt to leave. There you go.
Back away slowly.
Back away slowly. It can't see you if you don't move or whatever.
Oh my God! Imagine.
What? What are you thinking? Oh God.
Imagine if they did like a jump scare right there.
Oh God. Just out of nowhere, just like clicker noise.
Yeah.
Oh no. You would have just lost your marbles.
I would have.
You would have probably swore out of the blue. Just...
You know what I would have done? What apparently everyone does.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. Yeah. I was just.
Everybody does it.
For a
Yep.
For a second, I was like, wait, what? And then my brain kicked into gear. I was like, oh, I see. I like the. Reminds me of a line from Deadpool. Freddy, oh God, Freddy Fazbear suddenly jumps out of the ground screaming into the camera. Good Lord. I mean, yes, that would date the game, arguably, to an extent. At least to a time period, not necessarily to an exact year. Oh, goodness me. No, I was just thinking of the line from Deadpool.
Does he need his jacket?
No, he's fine.
It's along the lines of, this guy had the right idea. He wore the brown pants. It's along those lines.
I remember that line.
Yeah. I always think of that when I think of stuff like that.
More?
You can tell me to stop. Should I stop?
Okay, enough. Seriously?
Yeah, no, I like this as a change of pace, though. You go from the grim reality, well, not reality, but the grim. I was going to say the grim darkness of the far future, but then that's Warhammer. It's 40k.
Pet him? Here.
You go from
There you go.
like post-apocalypse to
gentle,
this.
Gentle, gentle. Just like that. There you go.
Ah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey.
I'll take him. Can you get the sheep into the barn?
Oh, I got him. I can do it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Once you rest it up.
Okay, here.
Come on.
Get you in there.
Yep. Now we gotta.
Don't stay out too long. He still needs a bath.
Shh. I'm like the herding master.
This puzzle may not be accessible for all players.
Listen
Skip
up,
puzzle is
sheep.
available
Your
for-
dinner awaits you in the barn, so come on.
Yeah, you are now doing a puzzle,
Barn time.
which is apparently herding sheep.
A sheep puzzle?
Yeah, exactly.
Daisy,
Because
get on in.
reasons. Don't question it. To be honest, this feels more like a Hideo Kojima game. Just random
What do
sheep
you think
puzzle.
that is? Let's count. 1, 2.
Bad idea.
Stop, 'cause I'm getting sleepy.
Oh man. I just remember thinking, when do I get back to annihilating
Gene.
people with
Hey, inside. Todd, move it or lose it.
Eugene and Todd.
Definitely have way too many sheep. Hey, what do you say we eat some of them?
Skip puzzle is available
Warm
from
enough,
the
buddy?
options.
Just a few more.
It's good that it lets you skip it though.
I got one for you. What's the quietest animal on a farm? A sheep.
Ah.
When you're older, you're gonna have a deep appreciation for these jokes.
Like you've got.
Okay, one more.
Oh god.
What do you get when you cross an angry sheep and a mad cow? An animal that's in a bad mood.
I mean,
Yeah. Mama likes that one too.
I mean that's pretty good. Like,
Nice job, JJ. We did it. Okay, guys, we'll see you tomorrow.
like it's terrible, but it's good. Aw.
Hey, how'd you get out?
But yeah, chat. What do you think's gonna?
Come on, little dude.
Hmm. This is ominous indeed. I think is the best way to describe these
Come on,
noises.
little guy. Do you want to eat?
You recognize that noise from earlier, don't you? Way back.
Ellie, look at me. It's okay. You're home. You're home. Breathe. Okay, I'm gonna take him, okay?
Dina takes the baby from Ellie, then rises. Arms over her knees, Ellie slumps on the barn floor.
Sorry. I don't know what... I was just bringing in the...
Ellie feels her chest.
It's okay.
Aww.
Dina sits beside Ellie with the baby in her lap. Dina puts a hand on her.
Oh, man.
Dina looks over at Ellie.
It's good.
Dina rubs Ellie's knee.
Haven't had any excitement in a while.
Ellie brings her hands into her lap.
Yeah, when you said about a jump scare, that was all I had in my mind, but I wasn't going to say anything. Because it's kind of a dark version of a jump scare. Just, oof. It's really well done, though. Just kind of happens out of nowhere, and you're like, oh my god, what the heck? What did you think? Pretty dramatic, right?
Very, yeah.
Oof.
Okay.
Crazy, like, flashback out of nowhere.
Yeah. And now... Ooh.
Nope.
I just like the little... Oh. From you. Like, I don't blame you. I'm the same. It's just that... It's almost
Shiny?
Just, yeah. So it's almost like a question, but also a yay! Kind of like rolled into one. Just a... Oh. It almost kind of reminds me of a cat. I don't know if that's just me. Just you oh god. Yeah, I remember playing through this section. I was like, yeah, it's pretty uncomfortable feeling. Just after that all happens, you're like, oh god. But it's an interesting idea. I mean, it kind of goes with that kind of the dark theme that they're going with. It's funny, Ellie's doing that God of War thing, which is like, huh. And it's like, what? Tell me. What are you going?
What are you humming about?
Yeah, it's like when Atreus or whoever says, oh, there's something over there. And I'm like, where and what?
Dina opens the farmhouse door as Ellie arrives.
Hey, where you been?
Hunting. Took a little longer than I thought.
Hunting
Ellie's
deer.
brow furrows.
Who's here? Just come inside.
Inside, a weathered Tommy holds the baby.
Ow. Well, that's quite a grip you got.
Oh, I thought he was dead.
Tommy?
No.
He got shot in the back.
There you are.
Here, let me take him. Come here, bud.
Dina takes the baby, then goes to help Tommy.
Oh, I got it.
He limps to Ellie.
Hey,
They hug.
it's good to see you.
You too.
They look to the baby.
He's getting heavy.
No, he's just a big ball of muscle.
I don't suppose Aunt Abby's gonna drop by.
She's fine.
Wow.
Scars mark his face around a blind right eye.
We're taking some time apart.
Sorry.
Nah. We talked about it a lot, and yeah, it's what we both want, so.
He limps to a dining table.
Okay. Come sit. I got something to show you.
Dina steps away as Ellie joins Tommy at the table.
So I've been putting out feelers for months now.
Tommy pulls out a map.
And this new guy heard my story.
He smooths it out.
He told me about a woman that he traded with while he was moving through California. Described her as built like an ox, traveling with a kid with scars across his face. He said they're living along this coast in a beach sailboat right here.
He taps the map. Ellie looks at the location.
That's gotta be her.
Mouth tight, Ellie's eyes shift.
We're done with that, so.
They look up at Dina, who regards Tommy, then Ellie. Tommy blinks at Dina, then stares at Ellie with his good eye. His brow furrows. Ellie hangs her head.
I'm sorry.
Tommy's brow rises.
Well, at least Dina's talking sense.
He shrugs.
I can't go.
And you shouldn't. Just call it good.
All right.
He pulls a backpack onto the table before standing.
Reckon it's easy. Forget about her.
He swings it on.
You sitting all comfy way out here? I'll make her pay.
Tommy.
That's what she said when we got back to Jackson.
Tommy.
He points, then stares at Ellie, who looks away.
What a joke.
He moves past them as he leaves.
Can you take him, please?
Yeah.
Dina passes the baby to Ellie, then storms out the door.
I got you.
Hey, what the fuck was that?
Ellie watches Dina and Tommy outside the window.
God damn it, Tommy, you know what we've been through.
Say, she made me a promise.
I don't fucking care.
That's your goddamn problem.
Ellie turns away as she cuddles the baby.
Ah,
She stares down at the map still laying out on the table.
the choice, arguably, encapsulated in that one shot. Do you know what I mean? The idea of,
Baby or revenge.
yeah, I mean, that's one way of putting it. That'd be where, like, a TV show would just leave off, showing that. Just be like, what happens next? Find out in about 4 years' time. Probably. And now... Ooh. It's like, where's it going to point us next? Well, there is where it's going to point us. Oh. Just to like a door. Or a something. We just to give you an idea, we're about 15 minutes away from the end of stream. Well, the official end of stream. Oh, yep.
Jesse's parents came out today. It was nice at first. They're good people. But then they started pushing for us to move back to Jackson. I couldn't handle it and left for the woods. I didn't come back until late at night. Dina stayed up for me. I could tell she was mad, but she grabbed my hand and led me to bed. I feel so guilty. It happened again. I was hunting this boar and I'd cornered it in this old gas station. It was bleeding out, screaming. Sounded like him. Then I couldn't get the images out of my head. I left it there, dying. My skin hurts. When does it get quiet? Time was supposed to extinguish the desire. Haunted by your smiles. The mess keeps getting heavier. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. There's a noose around my neck.
Yeah, just don't
And
forget.
the further I get, it's harder and harder to breathe.
Don't forget it kind of
Can I
merges
find a
into
way to cut
itself.
the cord?
All of these.
I've been waiting for dawn, but the light is all gone. Don't know if I'm already blind. Can I leave it all behind?
Yeah, don't forget all these journal entries kind of merge into each other, so it's best not to try and read it. It's one of those unfortunate things of the way that it's formatted.
Oh, like
entries merge
journal
into each
in the
other.
beginning, yeah.
Like it's not
Okay.
separated well enough. It's a shame because the stuff is great. Like it's really well written, but it's not like page by page as it probably could be. I don't know. Oof. Yep. Oh, there you go. I like the attention to detail with like the footsteps and things. Like it's tiny little things that you wouldn't notice unless you were really listening for it.
I assume there's going to be at least one more guitar playing section at some point, only because, like, with how much work they put into that, and they only used it a couple times.
Oh. Well. And
Use. Let's
see, that's the thing.
I swear to God, I have never seen this before. That was just what I was thinking.
I know to be honest, I sometimes I've trouble remembering what order things happening in this game because it all kind of like is extremely disjointed at points. But when I saw her kind of go to open the case, I was like, "Yep, that's a thing." So yeah, you have a guitar playing section to go and do.
Swipe vertical. Swipe to strum.
Oh yeah, the fun thing is you can use X to strum as well, I think. Try it. Oh, once you...
No.
There you go.
Hitting X, nothing's... It's not
Oh,
working.
okay. Oh, maybe that's a PC only thing then. Oh no, you can turn it on, I think, as an option. Doesn't matter. I think it... There you go.
Remember how much trouble I had with the guitar the first time?
Oh god, yeah.
Just trying to figure out like what the hell's happening.
It's tricky.
Flashback to a church in Jackson. Ellie faces out a bustling dance floor under glowing string lights. Holding a drink, she is leaned up against a bar top. She scans the dance floor, then smiles slightly. Dina and a dark-haired man bounce around as they dance together. Ellie sips her drink.
Indeed, Juxie. The song.
The dark-haired man spins Dina so her back is to him. Dina throws back her head as she laughs. Jessie appears with a drink and joins Ellie. She shifts as they lean back on the bar.
I hate these things.
Tell me about it.
He glances at her.
Your old man really laid into me today.
What happened?
Another big lecture about my patrols. Don't go here, don't go there. It's funny how involved he gets whenever you're scheduled to go out.
She tilts her head.
Yeah.
Her gaze lowers.
She's putting on quite the show.
Other dancers watch as the dark-haired man dips Dina backwards.
I give you guys 2 weeks until you're back together.
Not gonna happen.
Jessie looks over at Ellie.
She, say something to you?
Make it 1 week.
Ellie!
Dina approaches.
Hey!
She steals Ellie's drink.
What took you so long?
Well, I'm here, aren't I?
Dina?
Jesse.
Dina takes Ellie's hand.
Hey, don't forget, we're heading out early, so get some rest.
Yes, sir.
Dina salutes Jessie as she leads Ellie onto the dance floor.
You're such a dick. Come on. Why don't you start with me?
They slow dance.
Okay, I have a very serious question for you.
Dina puts her arms around Ellie's shoulders.
How bad do I smell?
Ellie leans closer and gives Dina's neck a sniff.
Like a hot pile of garbage?
Oh. Okay.
Dina rubs her sweaty cheek on Ellie's face.
How about that?
Gross.
You love it.
Ellie smiles. Dina steps in closer, then rests her head on Ellie's shoulder. Ellie's eyes shift.
And this is where they hatched the plan to off Jessie.
Wow.
Maybe they're staring at you.
Ellie shakes her head slightly.
I'm not.
Maybe they're jealous of you.
I'm just a girl. Not a threat.
Dina stares into Ellie's eyes. She brushes Ellie's hair behind her ear.
Oh, Ellie. I think they should be terrified of you.
Dina leans in and kisses Ellie, who hesitates, then kisses her back. Ellie smiles wide as they gaze at one another.
Hey!
Seth approaches.
It's a family event.
Dina glances at Seth, then smiles.
Sorry.
Her smile fades.
Sorry.
Hand in hand, they step away from Seth.
Remember next time there's kids around.
Yeah, like you're setting such a great example.
Oh, just what this town needs. Another loudmouth dyke.
Ellie turns back towards Seth.
The fuck did you just say? Ellie,
Hey.
Ellie, don't.
Get the hell out of here. Get your hands off me.
Joel shoves Seth.
Hey!
Maria steps in.
Enough.
She and Tommy separate the men.
Come on, you. Let's go for a walk.
What about them?
You worry about yourself.
Let's get you some fresh air.
You alright, kiddo?
What is wrong with you?
He had no right.
And you do?
Ellie narrows her eyes at Joel.
I don't need your fucking help, Joel.
Joel notices the partygoers staring. He looks down.
Right.
He backs away, then leaves. Ellie's face falls.
Yeah, I mean... Oof.
Dawn, in the farmhouse kitchen, a fully dressed Ellie is crouched at the corner. She puts a handgun into her backpack as she packs belongings. A blurred Dina appears behind her wearing a green tank top and blue boxer shorts.
Hey.
Ellie glances over her shoulder, then rises to face her.
Hey.
Dina looks towards the baby's room, then moves toward Ellie.
Man, it's been a while since he slept this long, huh?
He had a day.
Yeah. He's fine. Go back to bed.
Dina turns away.
Talk about it in the morning, okay?
I have to finish it.
Dina shuts her eyes, shaking her head. She turns back to Ellie with her hands on her hips.
You don't owe Tommy anything.
I don't sleep. I don't eat. I'm not like you, Dina.
What?
Dina drops her hands to her side.
You think this is easy?
Ooh.
For you and for him, I deal with it.
I love you.
Prove it. Stay.
Tears well up in Ellie's eyes as she looks at Dina.
Ow.
I can't.
So what? I'm just supposed to sit here and wait for you? For God knows how long, just thinking you're fucking dead the entire time?
I don't plan on dying.
Yeah, well, neither did Jesse.
Oof.
Or Joel.
Ellie picks up her pack.
Hey, stop. Hey, come on.
Dina touches Ellie's face.
We've got a family. She doesn't get to be more important than that.
Dina holds Ellie's face in her hands. Ellie's gaze rises to meet Dina's. She pulls Dina's hand away.
No.
They touch foreheads. Ellie leans back, head lowered. Dina turns away. Tears stream down her face.
I mean...
I'm not gonna do this again.
Hand held to her mouth, Dina stares at the floor with despondent eyes.
That's up to you.
Turning, Ellie exits out a back kitchen door.
Sorry, chat. There's a lot of dialogue and a lot of cutscenes. I apologise for not being able to give full-on commentary.
Daytime. In a suburb, the sun beats down on palm trees and other vegetation crowd an overgrown neighborhood. Abandoned vehicles line a street, claimed by dried grass popping up through broken asphalt. A figure steps forward in black Converses and cuffed jeans. It's Lev, his hair now grown out, who follows Abby to a street sign on a sidewalk corner.
24, 25 Constance. 24, 25 Constance.
Okay, Constance. Now we just need...
Lev looks down the street.
Oh, I checked this street a week ago. I can't believe you traded a pistol for this.
It's a lead.
No way that guy saw fireflies over here.
Stop. I feel good about this.
Well, I don't.
Abby glances at the street as well.
Come on.
Lev turns to the street, then crosses it towards a house.
Have a good one, Reese. Good to see you as always. So you're now in-game, and it's a... should be a fairly short section, but if you don't want to take it on yet, I understand. I get it. That's fine. We
Well,
can...
you know the game.
I'd say it's fairly short, but yeah. Depends how quickly
But
you
is
want.
it like 10 minutes before the game is finished, or
No,
is
oh,
it 10
no,
minutes
no,
before
no.
this section is finished?
No, it's like let's if it was 10 minutes, let's say, then it's be 10 minutes before this section is done.
Okay. Well, then let's save and we'll just
Yeah, that's
pick
fair.
it up.
Pick it up in a what would it be, couple of weeks time, or whatever it is.
Save game.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah, whatever it ends up being.
Select.
Yeah.
I'll be gone from stream next week.
Manual
But
save. Create a new
hopefully.
manual save.
Well, who knows?
Seattle
Well,
Day free.
yeah.
These games
Yeah.
May 21st, 2000.
No,
Do you want
yeah,
to override the
but
show?
hopefully it won't be too long until we actually finish sorting this game out. There
Options.
you go. If you wanna.
Quit to main menu. Quit to main menu. Yes.
There we go.
So I have to
Press any
say
button.
a thing about that whole thing with Ellie. It's without sounding too preachy. This is the problem with people who, and when I say people, I include myself, who weren't brought up to recognize their emotions, where she is confusing trauma with revenge. Like her problem is not that she's angry at Abby. Her problem is that she went through a traumatic experience with losing Joel, and the way she chooses to deal with that trauma is through anger, which is unfortunate. But
Very.
Yeah. Hell of a story, though.
Well, what a cool role reversal experiment. I mean, thank you, Jukesy. I mean, we've not finished it yet. We still have another, probably another. Actually, there's a possibility. I reckon that we could finish it next stream. I'm just thinking about it logically. I reckon it could be finished next stream, potentially, depending on how quickly we run it. So, but in a couple of weeks' time, you're going to find out. So, some no return, mate. I don't know. Depends. Well, that's a DB choice. That's not a me choice. I'm not gonna put you through no return if you don't want to do it. But it might be kind of fun because it's literally like just combat, basically. Well, I say like what, like one run. Mate, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Yeah, but due to scheduling, DB is gonna not be here for the stream next week. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. If there's anything that you want to see me do in terms of stream stuff, then let me know. I will look into it. And it depends, of course, if I have my rig back. I doubt I will. Because of the extra... Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, there is that. Yeah, with that being said, thank you to all of you for coming along. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Agreed, Jukesy. I'd agree. Yeah, No Return, DB, is going to be kind of a fun, sort of, like, combat-based sort of, I guess, decompression from, like, the really heavy narrative. Because there is no narrative. It's just roguelike sort of stuff. You'll see what I mean when you get there. But so that won't be for a couple of weeks. But if you want to join me for the final stream of this week, that will be on Sunday. That will be Gears 5. That will be a lot of fun. And then as for next week, not sure what I'm going to do, but might be able to think of something. Who knows? Oh, that's yeah, that'd be a cool idea. Let me see if I can do that. Hold on. We're gonna drop Frank a raid. But I want to thank DB, of course, for being such a great co-host as well. Why is my computer being strange? Come on, work, computer. It's just being fun. It's a temporary rig. There we go. Yeah, no, we've done a lot. We have done a lot, and I'm very, very pleased with how well we've done. I'll say that much. What do you reckon, DB? You intrigued at the prospect of what's going to happen next?
Yes, but a lot happened today.
Oh God, yeah. No, I totally agree. Let me just make sure I got the name right before I try and do this. Otherwise,
I feel like I'm going to be thinking about these events for the next Lyle.
Oh God, yeah, certainly. Like this game definitely kind of chucks a lot at you and doesn't give you much time to think about it. It is a way to look at it, I guess. Sorry, chat. I'm just trying to sort the radar in the background as well. There we go. So if we hit this, and there we go. That's better. No, it is a lot. Like, I couldn't even fully process it all at the time because, of course, there was no AD. So that didn't help. But that's a whole other discussion. But with all that being said, we will leave those discussions for a couple of weeks where you can all think about it as well. With all that being said, thank you so much to all of you for coming along and watching. Thank you to Stevie for being such a great co-host and game runner, of course. And with all that being said, all that remains for me to say is have a great rest of your day, whatever time it is your part of the world, whatever time it is where you are. Stay safe, take care, and I look forward to seeing you in the next stream. Thank you very much for watching.